So, hello everyone, and welcome to my live. Uh, to all of you who have been sharing videos with me, my old videos with the Blessing CEO interview, thank you very much. To those of you who have supported one way or the other, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. And I wanted to use this medium. I'm not going to stay long today. I'm going to use this medium to have a real conversation with Nigerians. I realized I've always known, but sometimes you may know something and not have a realization of this thing. You see, I'm going to let me wear my glasses so that I can rain curses on you. I want to see your name properly. I'm not going to mute comments, so now nobody you go drive me come out my life. Tiny user mayor, as in you don't even exist. You're not even real. There's a fool hiding behind your Instagram handle. Put your real name. May I find you come house this night, tear you slap, where you go from there, they drink water, olori buruku. Put your real name. As you see me, my name, my image, they my social media. I know they hide the type, olori buruku, tiny user mayor. About the very show you, they call me alabosi, meanwhile now you do abosi. You they come my life, you don't even get face, you don't get mind, not get blockers. Instigator, how are you, Jare, my brother? You no get blockers to stand up as man. That's the funny thing about this social media. That's the funny thing about this social media. So all of you happy resurrection. I want us to have candid conversation. Somebody say I don't vex again. No, man, you talk nonsense, I give you and I move on. See, let me tell you something here. Learn this from me. It may not be the Christian thing to do. It may not be what the Bible advises and advocates. But it is the mental health thing to do. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It may not be the Christian thing to do, but it is the mental health thing to do. A lot of people don't understand this thing I'm saying here. You see, when people come and they throw bad energy at you, they tell you to ignore it. And what it does is it builds up. Don't ignore it. Be quick to forgive them when they apologize, and be quick to block them out of your space. As you do like this, I know they vex. You get things where I said it the other day. My social study teacher in my secondary school reached out to me and wanted some favor. I've forgotten what it was. And even if I won't do them, I remember one course where it cost me where I know if you reply. This thing happened maybe 40 years ago or 38 years ago. It happened about 38 years ago. I know if you forgive the guy. And waiting the guy tell me. The guy say I be olodo. I know if you use bottom of bottle to draw circle. Inside where they cost me. I want to say I slap one pikin where they rude to me, but the pikin, the papa and mama put them under in care. As my own papa and mama no put them under in care, he took the boy's side for no reason and cussed me out. Do you know how annoying that is? Do you know how painful that is? He not bother hear my side. You just follow waiting one follow. Thank you. It's my daughter's friend that owns the brand. It's called Nine. I'll call her and ask her how to get it. So when you come to my page with bad energy, I will give it to you. I will give it to you. It's not the Christian thing to do. Christianity says when they curse you, bless them. Sadly, it doesn't work for my mental health. If I bless them, I will come the vex, I'll come the bad mood. So what works for me is I curse your papa, curse your mama, curse all the children where you go born for this life. Your body go calm down. Oh, it's not Nike. it's my, I'm just wearing it to support my daughter's friend. So bad energy, keep it away from me. If you come here, they not raise you well for house, don't worry, I go train you. If your papa and mama not do their work, I go help you. So what brought me here was I've seen a certain type of energy on social media. This Blessing CEO drama. Now, let me put my caveat. I'm sure you guys know what a caveat is. Let me put my caveat. If Blessing CEO is actually lying, then I'm going to withdraw any support I have given her on this topic. If she is lying. Because as far as I'm concerned, nobody should joke with cancer. It's not something you can chase clout with anything, including death, but don't chase clout with cancer. Everybody's saying lying for sure. Somebody says some of your friends take advantage of your loyalty. Yeah, it is what it is. People always take advantage of. Almost it don't take advantage of you once, you are not going to let them take advantage of you. I'm going to come to that. Thanks for raising that point. I wanted to talk about, guys, sometimes when you type you distract me. There was something I was saying. Can you bring me back to it? I stare at screens all day. It's not a good thing. It's either I'm watching something, reading something, or trading something. So my eyes are getting worse. And if I wear the glasses, it gives me headache. Oh, and if I don't wear the glasses, I will not see well. I'm stressed. I was saying you can even catch cruise with death, with by itself, or never. You see, by person go by, go. Cancer, person go dey alive. Inside situation will be like by, then go finally come stick by. No, my prescription is fine. It's just that I've been staring at screens all day. Babe, I go hail you back. I did live. I called you just before I go live. But as you know, pick, I don't start the live. I know. So, like I was saying, yeah. Sorry, where was I again? Can somebody help? My prescription is perfect. It's just that if you stare at screens the whole day, you don't understand. My phone and screen usage in a day, if I'm awake for 14 hours, I'm probably on the screen for 13 and a half. It's crazy. I noticed that my eyes get worse the day I stare at screens. It gets better when I don't stare at screens that much, when I don't hold phone too much. It gets better. So I was about to give you my caveat. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go for a walk around my estate when I'm done, and I'm just not going to look at screens again. I'm just going to, but how can I, the whole walk, the whole life, everything is my screen get them. So I did say, let me make it brighter. Okay, let me make it brighter, because if it's brighter, then I'll be able to see better. Do you know there are some days I stare at the screen and I see everything so clearly? There are some days if I don't wear my glasses, I'm not going to see. Everything will just blur. So like I said, caveat. If Blessing CEO is caught in a lie, I'm going to publicly... If Blessing CEO does not have cancer, she may have lied about a few things. Nobody knows for certain. But if she lied about cancer, that for me is where I draw the line. She could lie about the report. It's not her report. See, person if he get cancer may not release his own real report. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. She fit get cancer. Can you hear me? She fit get cancer, but make she still not submit her report. Make she go submit another person report. Yeah, people do all sorts of things. My own is at the bottom of the story. Does she really have cancer? You understand? If the answer is no, am I still breaking up? Am I still breaking up? Someone said the benefit is very doubtful. You see, what social media, and I pray to God that you are never the one on the firing end of social media. The law presumes the worst criminal innocent until proven guilty. The law presumes anyone innocent until proven guilty. We have to. You see, that's why the internet is so evil. In court, even if they catch you with person head, they not go buy you. You go still go through trial. You will still have somebody defend you. Sometimes you even be given a plea bargain. But you see, this social media, you are the moment one person way una not too like is thrown under the bus, signed, sealed, delivered, guilty. And I'm not going to join you in that. I have said we have a Free Nation team. I put Belinda in charge of it. We have Shukbode. We are going to do our own investigation. I have said it, but I know enough certain tests. It can be proved whether you have cancer or not. That is what is important. To me, lying here, lying there, does she really? Because if she has cancer, and it can be established that she has cancer, then there's no issue. She submitted another person's report. All that becomes non-issues. Because what at the end of the day would be established is she truly has cancer. Blessing goofed in many ways. That's why I was saying the other day that what business did she have going to arise? You where you know say your story they shake. You can't submit yourself to scrutiny by a media house that is going to make money off your episode. Why do people say? Do you know that as I did like this, when was the last time you saw me grant an interview? When was the last time? One day, Punch people called me. They said they wanted to ask me an interview. I said, no worry, ask me the question. Then go and watch my live tomorrow afternoon. I go address them for my own live. Whether it is Punch newspaper whether it is Vanguard, whether it is Arise, whether it is Channel, you understand? Channels, they are all making money off your news. They are all making money off your news. So don't go and submit yourself to who will make money off you. Go to court. Let the news and media house do the due diligence of following you to court. Let them work for it. Someone says, so what will happen to the wrong report that she... See, she said she had cancer. Let her be tested for cancer. The problem, like I explained, and they've been trolling me for it, and look at me. Do I look like I care? Now today when I did troll, now go throw tire. See, as long as what I said and did, I see it fair by my standards as balance before God and man. If you like, anything where you like, make una do now, una get on a mouth, now una get on a finger. Anything when you like, type. Anything when you like, talk. I'll only feel bad if I either did the people wrong or I did blessing wrong. As long as I'm not supporting evil, or I am not bashing the innocent, then I'm okay. Two things that bother me, because I know how social media works. When they come out on social media, they say crucify him, crucify him, crucify him, or crucify her, crucify her, crucify her. The mob mentality sets up. And many times, innocent people or partially innocent people are crucified. Another person has come. Continin. Mr. Man, you are very stupid. You are really not okay. I thought people with white hair have sense, but you have proved that not all of them have. Your mother will get white hair for her quick. She gets sense. At least my own white hair now for my head. Your mama will get white hair for her quick. How many cents she gets? Your papa will get sense for the nyash where they collect DOGGY from fellow Agege men. How many cents in get? See the product where they're born. Olori buruku smell low. Oni dirty. Barapcho kokoshi danujo. Think I have time for foolishness. Anything you like, talk is your mouth and your finger. I owe the people, that is world people, and people who have genuinely gone through cancer, I owe them to tell them the truth if Blessing CEO has cancer or not. I owe the people that. And if Blessing CEO does have cancer, I owe her her legal right to be innocent until proven guilty. As far as I'm concerned, Blessing CEO has agreed to submit herself to testing. Proper testing at proper centers as approved by proper doctors. If she is found to have cancer, then she should come and apologize for the lies, because she still told some lies. I personally don't believe that, what is it called? That first report belongs to her. I'm not convinced it belongs to her. And if that's a lie, she owes her audience that lie. I said 10 days, about 7 days left. So we have about a week. It's no longer 10 days. And I'm counting. That embarrassment on Arise TV, she also needs to apologize for it. Because what were you thinking? You went to sit down in front of a lawyer and a doctor, and then you are not sure of your procedures. I believe she owes the public an apology for that. But if she truly has cancer, uncle, somebody say you go count tire, no need. Make I just rapture you. And that's it. If she truly has cancer, somebody said, let me get out of this foolishness. Let me help you get out quickly. And you may never even come back again. Let's imagine, because you see, if you go to court, the court is going to take so many things into consideration. The court is going to take so many things into consideration. The court is going to demand tests, like I have done. Somebody said we should be discussing the consequences of her actions. So why are you not in court discussing it? My dear brother, why are you not in court? Why are you on my live discussing it? Somebody said, why do I feel you guys will help her generate another fake report? Me. Just they watch the space. Just they watch the space. 7 more days, now I remain. Now me go come here by myself, tell you say, I not believe say this person get cancer, or I believe say this person get cancer. Should she be sued if the first result was a forgery? Absolutely. Why should she not be sued? Somebody said, if you do a test now and she's positive, that's a new diagnosis. Let me explain something to you. Unless she caught the cancer this weekend, if she tests a lump in her body positive this week, she must have had it for a minimum of 3 months. That means all that time she said she had it, she already had it. So all I'm asking for you is just wait. Blessing CEO cannot afford to pay me to do anything for her. She cannot afford to pay me. Someone said, but we don't, you, and you are not a doctor. The Ayodeji Pop Show. You call yourself Ayodeji Pop Show, and you have 300 followers. Your mates that are dancing in the market have a bigger audience than you do. And you are calling yourself Pop Show. Change it to Pop Clown. Change it. Let me just rapture this from my YouTube. Please don't be. I don't talk and say anybody will know buy my super chat, super stickers, and super likes. I no go read your comment. I go curse you for Instagram, YouTube. I no go don't read your comment. Just delete it by yourself, because if I catch you, I will rapture you. All those other blogs that are trolling me, go and drop your comment there. Now, okay, they're not even plenty like that. All the idiots where they talk for YouTube, they're not even plenty like that. I just block 5 people, and I just see all their comments disappear. So now 5 people they behind this thing. Now let us talk. If Blessing CEO has financial problems and she is using cancer to generate money for herself, I think that's a crime. Because there's one thing I realized about Nigerians. Nigerians will give you money. You understand? Now, if you come to Nigerians and tell them that, look, I have financial problems, I'm owing money, the people who go still dash you money, Shei Rankin said, following the trend, she openly admitted on the Arise interrogation she previous proclamations were false, though she made a U-turn later until proven otherwise. I guess all the indices. But like you said, she needs to be proven guilty, not on speculation. Someone said, the result that you claimed is confidential. What about? Is that same result too? Is that same result? She sent it to me, and she sent it to me in confidence. I did not publish it, only for me to see the result outside. And I'm wondering, how did this get out? So what she sent to me that was confident, I read through it, and it looked like a cancer report. But like I'm saying, another person is laying claim to that same report. This person don't go open Omojola. You don't go open 3 accounts. Collect. I don't block person 3 accounts. Now they shameless. Oh. Someone said, do you remember when people trolled and called Chinelo Megafo a liar when she said she was shot by Fulanis? She cried and the trolls deleted their accounts. Absolutely. So, someone said, how does the person laying claim have visible cancer? You see, you can have stage 4 cancer and be normal. Someone said, the doctor that purportedly signed the report has spoken. I think we can reasonably conclude. I like that TJS 42, but what can we conclude? We can conclude that the report is false. That's all we can conclude. We cannot conclude whether she has cancer or not. Because what if, as a famous person, Oluwa.he, thank you for popping my money gun. What if, as a famous person, she doesn't want to release her own personal result, she now release somebody else's result? Is that fair? No. Is that right? No. But does that mean she doesn't have cancer? No. The only way you can tell if she doesn't have cancer or not is if you do the series of tests that we have prescribed. These are the tests that we have prescribed. If she does all these tests at a reputable laboratory, then we will know whether she has whether she has cancer or not. So, chest CT, abdominopelvic CT, echo, and then finally PET CT. You cannot do all these tests and we will not know whether you have cancer or not. Now, I also like to beg the people watching the live to call their family members that are lawyers. If you not go school, you not go understand how the law works. You think because something has happened on social media, the law does not work like that. Someone said her actions made it difficult to believe anything, any further investigation from her. Absolutely. But like I said, someone said if you produce a fake bank statement belonging to someone else to prove funds, it most likely means you don't have the funds yourself, which is true. Someone said, DF is just a question. Why are you drinking paracetamol for another person's headache? Someone said, DF, you're a big fraudster. All these stupid idiots. I'm not. I'm being dragged. She was on my live. Do you know how many people have given the opportunity to come to my live to share their part of the story? In every situation. My live is that place where you have the opportunity to tell your own story without being badgered. Her reputation, sorry. So, somebody said, is your UI certificate fake? You sound unintelligent. My intelligence as measured is 156. What is your own? Abio 7264. You think it's by UI certificate that they used to measure intelligence? Do. So the answer is simple. Let her do medical tests. When she does all the tests that we recommend, we can say, and it is 7 more days. When we see that she doesn't have cancer, I will remove my hand. It's simple. Let me. Thank you. What's my brother's name here? Smooth operator. I just want to rapture all these idiots for YouTube. I don't even read. You say make I know they read in a comment. Except the people will get sense. Somebody said the crime is claiming on the basis of stage 4, not just any cancer or any stage. That is the law, nothing emotional. Maybe we can have a lawyer. If we can have a lawyer that can interpret this. Somebody said you can't rapture the truth. Don't worry. You are not telling the truth. And I can rapture you. If you like, open 10 accounts. I've noticed that it's the same set of people. Amarachi, I want to don't call it Amarachi Chioma. It's the same set of people. They'll go and open other accounts to come and troll you. They'll open like 10 accounts. Someone said, what if the cancer is another area, not breast cancer? Then she needs to apologize to the people. Then she needs to apologize to the people. She needs to. Like I said, I'll remove my hand in 7 days. I will remove my hand in 7 days. If she agrees to, and she's going to be scrutinized. We have a team that is going to follow her. So she cannot just go and do anyhow test. So just calm down. Someone said the donations people made are based on stage 4 cancer. Let me tell you a very funny thing. Mary, you are a lawyer. Good. Let me bring you to this live. Very good. Let me bring you as a lawyer to this live. I want to... Mary.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So I'm going to put you in the spot as your lawyer, a lawyer, and I'm going to ask you some legal questions.
Okay.
So somebody puts up an account and says stage 4.
Okay.
And you don't demand any certificate and you send her money. Legally, where do you stand?
As long as that person put out...
She said stage 4. Let's remember that. She said stage 4. Did not say stage 4 heartbreak, stage 4 loneliness. She just said stage 4. Now, if you had called her and said, send me a report, and she sent you a fake report, and then you sent her money, then you can claim your money back. Or how does the law work? Explain it to us.
PF, I think it depends. It's an objective test. Because she came out, she said stage 4. I want to believe I listened to that thing and I heard stage 4 cancer. But then she cut her hair and she indicated that it was breast cancer. PF, that is obtaining money under false pretenses.
Okay.
Just like
now, so let us establish, because I'm trying to establish the legality here. So now, We go and submit her to tests, and we now find out that she truly has breast cancer. Explain the legality of this to me. Legally, or not social media, he lied, she lied. In the court of law, as you are a lawyer that my mother trained.
If she truly, you go for a test in an approved hospital, and you're sure and she has stage 4 cancer, then there's nothing.
What if she has stage 3 cancer or stage 2 cancer? Legally, what as a lawyer, I know you are well trained because now my mama trained you.
If she says it is still misrepresentation.
Okay.
However, it's much better pass than to say you have cancer and you don't have at all. She can decide to say, oh, I thought it was stage 4 and, unfortunately stage 3. The whole point is she has cancer. It's still misrepresentation. However, still a better pass than she doesn't have cancer at all. That is obtaining money under false pretense. It's like all those people who go online and they tell one Oyibo woman over the phone that, oh, I'm the bank MD or I'm the director of this so and so company in Nigeria. Send me money, you present. It's still false. It's still obtaining money under false pretense. So it passes for fraud, DF.
If she doesn't have cancer.
If she doesn't have cancer.
But if she has cancer,
then maybe misrepresentation.
Then it is misrepresentation. Now,
yes.
Try in a misrepresentation case. What can come out of a misrepresentation case?
I think there's some remedies there's some things that you can do to remedy the situation. Either, I think misrepresentation can vitiate certain things. So if it's a situation of maybe she misrepresented it, you can decide that, okay, you know what, I was donating my money for stage 4 cancer, not stage 2 cancer, because it's not yet critical. So please, can I have a refund? You can request a refund because it's still misrepresentation.
Okay.
If you can't get a refund, obviously you can approach the courts to help you out to get the refund and all of that. But it's worse off if she does not have cancer and she says she has cancer.
Okay. Legally, if she has... Sorry, I need to read. I promised the people that if they bought my super chat, super stickers, and super likes on Facebook, I am mandated to read their comments. So Baba V says, my take on DF Sly point of view, he's likely wanted out of Blessing CEO's friendship, gave her 7 days to self-sabotage, then exits like Pontius Pilate. LOL. Thanks for buying my super chat, super stickers, and super likes. But I don't exit on my friends. If she is found to be lying, I will exit out of this saga, not out of the friendship. You understand? I will exit out of this saga. Somebody said he knows she doesn't have it. You can never know someone doesn't have something that you have not tested for. You go to hospital and you tell your doctor you have a headache. He believes you have malaria. He still tells you to go and do tests.
But DF, she's not even able to speak to her diagnosis. Did you watch the interview?
I watched it. You see, Blessing CEO goofed with that interview 100%. But you see, if they took her to court, they are not going to judge her based on that interview.
I agree. There needs to be a test.
There needs to be tests. Do you understand? They need to. So the judge can subpoena the doctor. So tell her, okay, which clinic have you been to? Subpoena. Sorry, I always fumble with that word. Yeah. Subpoena the clinic. Subpoena the doctor. Subpoena the laboratory. Do you understand? But you cannot say I watched you on Arise. They can submit the clip as evidence. And then with many other evidences, it can now count as circumstantial evidence.
Circumstantial evidence.
If the court will allow it. But what the court is going to say, okay, you say you have cancer. Yeah. And she goes and gets a report from Mecure. If she comes with a report from Mecure and the court is not satisfied, they subpoena Mecure. The court can write them a letter. Do you know one person called Blessing CEO? Did she come and do a test in your facility? Do you understand? Because somebody came and fumbled and stumbled on an interview where she had legal team can even argue that they were badgering her. Her legal team will say that they were badgering her on her rise. That they were throwing questions at her left, right, and center. The client was not prepared to answer the questions. They confused the client. They can't come up with, the only thing they cannot throw out is a pet city. The court cannot throw out the lawyer can file an objection, her lawyer, and they will throw out that arise interview. I'm not even sure it can stand as circumstantial evidence unless the court admits, and it will be a battle for them to submit it as evidence and the court accept it as evidence. Agreed or disagreed?
No, I agree. It won't pass as an evidence.
It won't pass as evidence.
What can really pass is the tests.
Now, this is the biggest evidence the country is using to judge her on social media. Do you understand where I'm coming from as a lawyer? So me, understanding small of the law, because I grew up in the house with a professor of law, and understanding medicine and science, because I studied oncology as an 11-year-old going through my father's oncology book, I know that there's only one way to tell if somebody has cancer or not, and it is not a rise interview. It is PET CT, it is MRI, it is biopsy, it is abdominal pelvic scan, it is a CT scan. Do you understand? So what I need you to understand is what I have done. Now you fault me as a lawyer. I have asked for 10 days. The most important and most difficult test is probably the PET CT and the biopsy. Do you understand? Within 10 days, we will have some sort of a report. Only with that report can we say she has it or she doesn't have it. Legally, address that.
BF, I want to believe there's something they call physical observation, right? So, I know 2 people who have passed, personally, most people who have passed from cancer. I used to have a client, God rest his soul. He passed from cancer in 2021. I knew when he had cancer from 2019 when I was living in Nigeria. So I knew when he was at stage 2, how he looked, how he was responding. When he was stage 4, I remember we spoke in June. He died in August, but we spoke in June. I didn't recognize him. And I know that when he told me in June that it had gotten to stage 4, I spoke to my brother-in-law, who's a doctor, and he told me stage 4, there's a likelihood they probably don't have more than 6 months. He told me that. He told me they probably don't have more than 6 months. It didn't even take up to 6 months, and Daniel passed. So I knew what he used to look like, and I knew what he looked like towards the end of his life. Blessing CEO is still running her mouth. Her face is still normal. First of all, you don't even just shave your hair like that. It's because of the
chemotherapy,
radiation that chemotherapy, it starts falling off. And then you're like, you know what, I can't have patches up and down, and you shave it. People don't just go and just shave their hair when they diagnose them with cancer. She clearly is not a cancer patient, just by physical observation. I'm not a doctor.
You see, you can't say that, and I'll take you there again. If she has stage 2, possibly even stage 3 cancer, you might not know on physical by looking at her. I know somebody that went to the hospital for a random colonoscopy, and they discovered that he had metastatic colon cancer. Random, he just said, let me go and do check. You understand what I'm saying? So now, you are working under the presumption, Mary, that she has stage 4 cancer. And me and you can agree here that she does not have stage 4 cancer. The likelihood that she has stage 4 cancer, let us speak like lawyers. The likelihood that she does not have stage 4 cancer is 95%. Is a high likelihood that she does not have stage 4 cancer. Does not mean she does not have stage 1 or stage 2 cancer. So if she said she had stage 4 cancer, that does not seem true to me. And she seemingly withdrew that statement when she said that she does not know, she doesn't have an understanding of cancer. So both of us can agree on the fact that she doesn't have stage 4 cancer. You understand what I'm saying? Now, we have 7 left. We've removed out of 10 days. We've done 3 days already.
Are you going to pick the hospital, or she would be the one to pick the hospital?
We are the ones picking the hospital. Thank you, my darling. What is this? Brioche with what? Honey?
Raspberry preserve, not jam.
Raspberry preserve. Come and take. I can't eat all of it too. You know I love all these your things, but
Jensen will help you.
Jensen, you cannot be a trash compactor.
Jensen, come and take.
That's how I say I will not eat the whole thing and I'll eat the whole thing.
You should come and take it. Don't eat all, because you're running from carbs.
I'm running from carbs and they want to use food and kill me in this house. How do you make the raspberry preserve?
Just crushed raspberry, you cook it until it dehydrates.
As in, they make jam in this house. Nothing what they know they do for this house.
Just a bit of pectin. That's it. You don't put sugar. There's the difference between preserve and jam.
There's no sugar inside it.
Yeah,
But the fruit
jam.
has sugar.
Oh yeah, there's fruit has sugar. But with jam, we add sugar. With preserves, we don't.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. Preserves.
I take. God bless you. No wonder you are so tall. Yeah, sorry. Shout out to Taste Buds. So, like I said earlier on, the law and science do not care about emotions. That is why that lady law in front of the court is blindfolded.
Justicia.
Do you understand? Is blindfolded. Emotions don't count. Evidence counts. That is why it's so hard to sell the Bible. Gorgeous Polar, I owe you an apology. I was meant to call you on your birthday, and I did not. Forgive me, Gorgeous Polar. You guys need to understand that my schedule is crazy. When we come online to talk, it looks like we don't have work. Please understand. Please understand. All right? Gorgeous Polar, happy birthday in arrears. Forgive me for not calling you, and I will try to call you. If not today, tomorrow. I will call you. All right? So, guys, help me wish her a belated birthday. Okay?
Happy birthday, Gorgeous Polar.
Happy birthday, Gorgeous Polar. You know I like you. You know I love you, girl. You're my sister for life. You're my sister for life. So, back to where we were. Let us remember that we may believe she doesn't have cancer. She may have acted in a way that brings about disbelief. But the only true test for cancer is medical tests. Do you know how many people are in the UK? They feel sick, they go to the hospital, and the US, and they give them medicine. The doctors, they have cancer, but the doctors do not believe they have cancer until it's late stage. It happened to one of my childhood friends' wives. Do you know how many people? I'm asking you. You've not heard of those stories. They give them antibiotics. People come and then until people now force them and say, I want to have a test. Only then do they now, even doctors in the UK and the US, if you've had this experience before, I'll share your story. It's only in Nigeria that you go and you feel that there's something and they administer all the tests if you have money. Abroad, insurance company no one bring out money. So there are some tests that are £2,000. There are some tests that are £8,000. They're not going to run those tests unless, and people are even taught, doctors teach their, if you want this test, go and tell them that your pain is 9/10. Tolu, I love what you've just said. From my live to Arise TV to Egungun, she needs to stop going up and down. Absolutely. Somebody said it is obvious where this agenda is going. They will come out with a result. Baba, when we are done running our own test, you can now run your own independent test. You understand me? You can now run your own independent test. To be honest, I'm tempted to remove my hand from Blessing CEO. I am tempted. But what does the law say? You are innocent until proven guilty. Have we proven her guilty? Mary the lawyer.
We haven't.
We haven't proven her guilty.
This conversation in 7 days' time.
And that is all I've been begging everybody for. Let us run tests.
But DF, if she doesn't run any tests in that 7 days' time, then a test has not been conducted. Will you still draw your conclusion then?
Then I will draw the conclusion that I am washing my hand off this case. I'm not going to come and say she has it, and I'm not going to come and say she doesn't have it. I'm going to say I gave the opportunity for empirical study, testing, research, and how did it talk to be done. And she refused to submit herself to the test. Simple. I don't have to come and say, I believe she has it or I believe she doesn't have it. I'm just going to come and remove my hand. And at that point, I can now say, looking at all the antecedents, I believe she doesn't have it. I can now share a belief. I cannot share a fact because I'm not her doctor and I don't have access to reports if she refuses to release them. Do you understand? Legally, do you know legally you can't say she doesn't have it? Say it. Say that Blessio doesn't have it.
Me, I will say it, yeah,
because you are not in Nigeria. If you are practicing law in Nigeria, can you say it?
Yeah.
And if she sues you, what are you going to do?
If she sues me, she should bring her. It's even better so she can bring her proof.
No, you are talking about law. The burden is not on her. The burden is on you. You claim that she doesn't have it.
Not necessarily.
No, in this case it is necessary. In this case it is necessary.
No, yes, there are some times that the onus shifts.
Not in this case. The onus is not shifting because she's suing you directly. The onus shifts in different scenarios. This is not one of those onus shifting scenarios. This is you making a direct claim. I put it to you that you don't have this.
If I make a direct claim that she doesn't have cancer, and I demand particulars and say the plaintiff or she's going to be the plaintiff or the claimant, depends on where you're suing from. The claimant or the plaintiff has said they have cancer, and they provide bed from so and so from the hospital attended. I would demand particulars of her claim, proving that she has cancer. If she's not able to provide those documents to me as discovery documents, how are we going to move forward in the case? So she has to provide me with documents too. So it's when she now provides me with documents and proves me wrong, I can decide I want to either settle out of court or make an offer to settle, or like in Lagos, they refer it to multi-door courthouse immediately. So it's going to go under civil, by the way. So there's going to be a way around it. So she should bring, I will even be, let her bring the document and show that she really has cancer. The doctor that diagnosed her, that is
What if she
recognized to practice
says,
in Nigeria.
what if she says that,
Sorry?
what if she says that she's not going to release her report to you? That she doesn't have to release her report to you?
No, she
Which,
can't
remember,
release her
she,
report.
her personal medical reports are still her confidential.
They are confidential, but when it comes to litigation, people are, parties are entitled to full disclosure, especially during discovery.
Okay, now she brings her report. Now she brings her report, and she has cancer, stage 1. I'm asking, what are you going to do? She has sued you for saying she doesn't have cancer, and she brings her report, and she has inguinal cancer, cancer of the toenail.
I'll make an offer to settle.
Say they here.
I'll make an offer to settle.
Say they here.
I'll make an offer to settle. Or she can go forward and let the court come, because another thing is the court is going to consider, does this pass for libel? Does it pass for slander? Does it pass for whatever?
Now, as a lawyer, you see, everybody can come. Fubara is a banker. Me, I'm a radio presenter. All of us can come and have opinions. But as a lawyer, your opinion is going to be more valued than our opinion. So she can say that because you said she doesn't have cancer, people demanded their money back and she's broke. And that is her own grounds now. So how do you wriggle out of that?
It depends on the court, on what the court orders. The court can order, okay, put out a statement in 2 dailies or 2.
So you are now going to apologize.
We apologize.
But you see, what I'm saying is, to avoid apologizing, why don't you let her do the test first? Because even you as a lawyer, if she has, someone is asking you, why will you apologize? So you that's how you know that they don't have a clue. They don't have a clue how. You see, let me tell you something. There are 693 people watching this live. Out of those 693 people, I can put 100,000 naira down that there are not more than 10 people that understand the language me and you are speaking. That is legal language. I can tell you that not more than 10 people, and everybody has opinion. Do you understand what I'm saying? I understand where you are going. You understand where I'm coming. And I've cornered you in a position. I say, okay, she now has toe cancer. She does have cancer. And she now says this, and that. You have to apologize, or you have to pay her some money if the court says, if your court awards her damages. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nilo Brown, I count you among the 10, no worry.
Yeah, very good.
How you did?
Yeah. I just want to ask the lawyer, what if the public, 1 or 2 persons, probably people that paid money into our accounts, sued her, can the call compel her to bring out the results or refund their money immediately?
Of course, the court can compel. In fact, when you're going through the stages of litigation, you pre-trial stage, disclosure phase, all of that, there's a point where parties exchange documents. You cannot take anybody by surprise. So you have to exchange documents so that you know what arsenal each person has and know what to expect during trial. There will be, so it helps you to prepare for both sides, to play devil's advocate and say, okay, they might raise this up. If they raise this, we are going to counter with this. So it gives people the opportunity to know what each other has against them. So yes, you can request for documents, and if you don't request, they have a right to ask for a refund. And the court also has a right to, order more damages, maybe for whatever they think is just in this circumstance. But yes, obviously you definitely will be asked to provide documents.
Now, before we go further, I want to ask a question. Somebody just asked, David Carlos says, must it be proven that she has Bobby cancer, not just cancer of anywhere? Let's talk about that. In court, forget social media. In court, David M. Carlos is asking that question. As a lawyer, what is your take on that?
Like I said, if she just has cancer, she can run under the defense of, I wasn't too sure. This is my first time experiencing cancer, so I wasn't too sure whether it was breast cancer or was this cancer. She can hide under, oh, I didn't know, and then it becomes false misrepresentation. But it is still misrepresentation, because if you don't have, maybe you just have finger cancer as opposed to breast cancer. Obviously, cancers have different levels of seriousness, right? So breast cancer, colon cancer, blood cancer can be more, critical than regular, maybe cancer of the finger or whatever. So it still passes for misrepresentation. But if she doesn't have at all, you are obtaining money. So this is for public funds, under false pretense.
Now, I want you to see this. Realest Rama said, what kind of lawyer is this? Now, I need you to understand that once you are not saying what the people want you to say, you become stupid, you become unintelligent, you become all sorts of things. So, what we are doing here is we are talking like learned people.
Yes. We are examining all
We are
options.
examining all the options. Somebody says she's here taking notes. If she likes, she should take notes. If somebody sues her to court and she comes with a result, she can be mandated to go to where you cannot manipulate results.
Of course, yes.
Because if she sues Mary, for instance, Mary will say, my lord, I'm not satisfied with this result done in Surulere. Can we please have
Suggest your
Mikio?
own hospital.
Do you understand? That's why when they do DNA, they suggest 3 different hospitals.
Three, they will do 3.
They will do 3 from 3 different hospitals. Somebody said, now listen to this. Why would the court, that's why I said that out of the 700 people watching, the amount of people that understand the language me and you are speaking, not past 10. Somebody says, why would the court award her damages when she brandished a forged document? Lawyer, over to you.
We've not yet proven whether she brandished a false document.
Now, let us assume that she actually brandished that first document. But you see, here's the thing. In Blessing's foolishness, she's still sharp.
She actually did put out a...
But she didn't put it out. A third party put it out. She didn't release it herself.
But there is an evidence that
she didn't put it out herself.
She posted it to that person.
She posted it to that person. That person now released it.
Oh. But dear, even if she did not release it herself, as long as there's evidence that she as long as there's evidence, there's a WhatsApp, even if she deletes that message from her WhatsApp can be subpoenaed. But as long as she pushed it and identified it as her test results.
Now, she identified it as her test result on Arise.
Then she has told the public that this is her result. Meanwhile, the result is not hers.
Very good.
So that is false misrepresentation.
Okay, so is it going to be 2 separate cases? So you, for instance, say she doesn't have breast cancer. She now comes and shows that she actually does have stage 2 or stage 3 breast cancer. She's now suing you for making a false claim and demanding damages. That is a separate case. Then that will be a separate case. Then Fubara now is now suing her for releasing a fake document. That will now be another separate case.
Yes.
So it is not all, you see, people, you need to understand how the law works. You don't lump everything together. They are going to be, she will lose some, she will win some, provided she has certain things in place.
Along the line, she will claim some rights. Along the line, she will claim some.
She will claim some human rights. Do you understand? Then she will claim that if she now go, while you are doing the court trial, if she goes from stage 2 to stage 3, she will say it is because of what you people did to her. Human rights, you come with human rights, or
Yes.
so you need to understand that the law was designed to protect the innocent. And according to the law, the law would rather have 100 criminals free than to have one innocent man locked up. Abi, Mary.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the
That's it.
law,
99 people should go free
than
innocent
one person
Yeah.
that is innocent be locked up.
I want to ask a question. Can misrepresentation be criminal? You know.
Very good question.
I think so. I think it can be criminal, maybe a misdemeanor, but not
You know, most
not a
especially
felony.
when money is involved.
Exactly. Yeah, obtaining money under false pretenses is also it depends on the amount of money you get. There are some amounts that you get that can push it to a different class of offense, I think, but most likely a misdemeanor.
Yes, I understand. The penalty is light on the surface of it, but if even beyond reasonable doubt, you can go in for it.
Yeah, you can go in for it, but misdemeanors always have maybe 2 years or fine,
of course.
or 3 years or fine or something.
Most times,
You have a Jesus is here talking. You have a lawyer interpreting the law to you, and you are there saying it is criminal. Are you a lawyer? If to say now me and you they argue now, we bring lawyer come. Oh my Nigerians they baffle me. Oh. Lawyer will go study law for university. Can't go law school. They tell you waiting no. You they follow around, they argue. Because you study bus conductor OND for Abule Egba Polytechnic.
Yeah,
Because
I'm sending you something.
Okay.
Delta State Nigeria Medical Association Delta State issued the statement on the reports going around. I'll send it to you, Sha.
Now we have evidence. Now that is evidence.
That's the case.
That is now a case. Now.
DF, I just sent it to you.
The Nigerian Medical Association Delta State branch. Our attention has been drawn. Now let's read this. Now we have. Someone said, can you answer my question? My darling, on YouTube, I'm only answering questions for people that buy my super chats, super stickers, and super light. Smooth operator, I'll bring you live. Send me a request. So let me read this report. Thank you so much, Mary, for sending me this. Our attention has been drawn to an online histology report purportedly issued to one Blessing Okoro, aka Blessing CEO, by Zynox Medical Diagnostics, allegedly located in Enugu State. The said histology report was also alleged to have been signed by Dr. O.A. Odigwe, a consultant pathologist. The proprietor of Zynox Medical Diagnostics, Dr. O.A. Odigwe, who is also a member of the Nigerian Medical Association, Delta State Chapter, has reached us and offered the following information to clear the air on the true position of the results as follows. 1. That Zynox Medical Diagnostics is located in Asaba, Delta State, and not at any time issue any report to Blessing, and did not, I beg your pardon, at any time issue any report to Blessing Okoro. That Zynox Medical Diagnostics was actually contacted in May 2025 by a doctor from a private hospital in Asaba to do a confirmatory test on a possible case of breast cancer for his patient Mbara Deborah. The test was done and the result issued to the referring doctor as a case of breast cancer on the 9th of May 2025. That a copy of the result is the one being circulated online by the law firm Allen Juris Law with the name Mbara Deborah as the patient. 5. The result online from the law firm is the original version issued to the patient through her hospital. A private hospital in Asaba to do a confirmatory test on a possible case of breast cancer for his patient, Mbara Deborah. Now, the test was done and the result issued to the referring doctor as a case of breast cancer on the 9th of May 2025. 4. That is a copy. Okay, I read that. So the only thing I had to, the result online from the law firm is the original version issued to the patient through her hospital. Okay. This clarification is deemed necessary in view of what the altered report paraded by Blessing Okoro is now being used for. The members of the public should therefore be guided accordingly. The integrity of our association and its members is very paramount and should not therefore be taken for granted. We call on the authorities responsible for maintaining law and order to do the needful and save the unsuspecting members of the public from being taken due advantage of. With this, you can now establish a case of forgery against Blessing CEO. Legally, the Nigerian Medical Association, what chapter is that again? Asaba chapter, the Delta State chapter.
Delta State.
So when the Nigerian Medical Association issues a letter like this, now we have evidence that there was a forgery.
Exactly.
Now, does this mean she does not have cancer? We cannot tell. But we can tell that she forged the first report. And if I remember that day, CMC was here saying, Blessing, just apologize to your people. The guy was on my live. Do you know that if she had apologized then and there, or she had just kept quiet and not moved on, she now took this same test result to Arise TV. Yes.
The case has been established now. It's just for police to pick this thing because they have invited law enforcement agents to it. Even if she has now, there's a case of crime because there is perjury, there is obtaining.
So now we cannot establish obtaining under false pretenses until we know she does not have cancer. If she has cancer, she's not obtaining under false pretenses.
If, sir, she has brought forward a fake report. So it's
if she has, there's a lawyer in the house, lawyer. If she brings forth a fake report but still has cancer, then it's not obtaining under false pretenses. It is forgery.
It's forgery, yeah.
Forgery is separate from obtaining under false pretenses. So everybody disagreeing, you have to be a lawyer. If you are disagreeing, you have to be a lawyer, a policeman, or a doctor. You cannot just disagree because it doesn't. That's why we have a lawyer here. You can see I'm moving around. I made sure I kept a lawyer here who can interpret the law to us. And the only way, we've all agreed earlier on before you guys joined, that the only way we can establish if she has it is if she does the right test. Simply, well, please, I'm going to be cycling people through very quickly because I have about 20 more minutes. So I just want people. There are so many people there. You can see there are 800 people watching. So we have about 60 people waiting to come live.
I think what I would just say is I think we should try and not muddy the water. If she does a new test and she's got cancer, that is a different thing entirely. That is so different. The matter on ground right now is...
You see, Mary, I need you on this. Mary, I need you on this. You see, Victor,
I'm hearing.
Victor, you have to be careful how you interpret the law because the judge is
I've
not
not
going
said
to use
anything
your
about the law.
opinion.
I've not said anything.
So be
Just saying
careful.
we should not muddy the water.
We should not muddy the
So
waters. I've
okay,
not said anything
continue.
about the law. I've not said anything about the law.
Okay.
So in she got cancer, yeah, that's one issue that we can deal with. When if she goes to Mikio, like you suggested, or any reputable hospital, that's one issue. So let's leave that one. She has not done that. You gave her a few days, right? So let's leave that. I don't think we should be talking about that because that's not important right now. It is important if she's not feeling well, fine. But that's not the issue right now. What brought us here? That's what we should be addressing. She came out. I don't think there was any pion to her head. She came out. She cut her hair. She said she had stage 4. So everything people are using to bash her today are utterances that came out from her own mouth. And she just didn't double down. She tripled down. She quadrupled down. She went to Arise TV. She went to see, what's that guy that said, You're Massive? What's his name? Egungun. She went to Egungun's live to double down, triple down. That is the issue for me. She's not humble enough. She has not even humbled herself. If I were her, I would be quiet.
What did I say the last time she was? The last time with this, keep quiet.
Because going on Arise and there was a doctor there, she just goofed. That was the major setup, and she fell right into it. But if you also look at it from, if I was blessed right now, I think there's a way to spin it if she wanted to spin it. And because she knows Nigerians, we have very, how can I put it now? We have forgiving spirit. We forgive easily, no matter how messed up you are. She can come around or turn around and say,
Victor.
Whether she has cancer or not, she can turn around and say, you're just clouting.
Victor.
Yeah,
between you and I.
But it will pass.
Victor, between you and I think it's a little late for that.
It's too late.
But bro, if you are going to be honest, that first result, that one, she lied.
So you see now, that day, CMC gave her a chance. I can never forget that day. CMC said, Daddy Freeze, you don't try for this girl. May she just talk the truth.
You were defending. But Daddy Freeze, when I called you, what did I tell you?
Yeah.
I said you need to call Cynthia. What did I tell you about Cynthia?
Yes. Me and Cynthia spoke after. She was even on my live after that. Yeah. I apologize to Cynthia.
You are too hard on Cynthia.
I apologize to you. Said you were while I was live with Cynthia. You sent me that message. You understand? Cynthia, I've known Cynthia for 20-something years. We will quarrel. That's why Cynthia is the only person that they call me Freeze, because she know me from those days. It just be like Dr. Ned, where me and I go university together. Do you understand? Even Duke that day gave her a chance.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I wanted for her was to have a fair trial, a fair hearing. How do you get to, okay, that day they said, okay, she could have easily come out of it that day and said, look, guys, I may have, see as this thing just, if you're a forex trader, you understand what I'm, gold just shut up. Anyway. Thank God I know enter buy for this matter.
Are you making money? Are you making money?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not. I didn't enter it, but I'm just looking at it. I just they watch the market 24 hours. I just get one TV where they watch the market.
She messed up.
Someone said you need to apologize to one nurse too.
I agree. You
yes.
have used your platform to be very fair to her. You've given her so many benefits of the doubt. And you know, her reputation precedes her.
House of Gold. As you are making money, go and pop my money gun. You don't know. Now you don't. Sorry, Vic, continue.
Her reputation preceded her, and she did not disappoint. And you, on this your platform, you've given her till now. You're still giving her a chance. Yes. And I'm sure if you bring her here again, she will double down.
Simply see, cancer is not a destination that you say you miss your way. It's not something like that. So she could not even convincingly take us through the process of.
Do you know when I knew? You see, your bro, you're even going far. Do you know when I knew that she was lying?
Fubara, abeg, calm down. I won't bring another person. No vex.
Okay.
No
When they
vex.
said, when did you find the lump? She said, I think it's left or right. And that's when I knew that she was just yarning nonsense. Nonsense.
Simply be good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine. See, I love Daddy Freeze. But I know that the Freeze knows the truth, but Daddy Freeze just wants to.
No, I swear to you, I don't know. I don't know the truth.
Let me speak on Daddy Freeze's behalf. Daddy Freeze saw the result.
This same result was the result that she sent me that they've now disclaimed. Somebody wanted to come live. I was telling me, bring me. Please, what's your name?
You know, seeing that result, seeing her name on it, of course, for the first time, you will want to believe it now. There's no need to doubt it. So that was where Daddy Freeze was coming from. That's what Daddy Freeze was saying. She's got what she's got and she wasn't lying. But when they started probing basic questions,
Now, kọ́lọ̀ má gbà wá lẹ́nu lórí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀. May God no slap us on top another person matter. Na prayer point. Na serious prayer point. You see, she has it. She does not have it. We cannot tell until she does the tests. She has embarrassed all of us that stood up for her. Every single person that stood up for her, she has embarrassed right now.
Yeah, she literally almost turned you into a liar, you know?
Yes. You understand? Going
to do a new test. This is a brand new test. This is something different. The issue is she's taking money from people. She presented something. So if it's false representation, forgery, etc. So there are so many groups of people that can likely sue her. The medical association.
Someone said, and I don't like this comment, the pride. I don't like that comment. As smart as Daddy Freeze is, he made CEO turn him into a fool. Don't make those kind of comments. She did not turn me into a fool.
He's just trying to be.
I gave her what nobody else gave her, the opportunity to be fair. Because we asked for fairness, and I say this all the time, the only way you can genuinely know if someone has cancer is if you run certain tests.
Yeah. You know what? Daddy Freeze, she didn't even know anything. You know, every information she gathered from your first interview and the second one, that's what she now went to start using on Iran. She now started more eloquent on her rise. I was like, this girl is sharp. Why didn't she do her research before she came on your live to come and goof?
That Arise doctor was so spot on. She now said, she told me, she said, when you even meet a cancer patient, they even do more research more than doctors and come and tell them, oh, I read this, oh, I read that. And some of them, they come to even educate the doctor, and the doctor will be like, okay,
if you ask me, I think what Blessing wanted to do was just to,
see, the only thing I wanted to do was give her a fair trial.
You know? She's not on trial. She's the one putting out. Nobody's.
No, she was. By the time she came to my live, she was already on trial. She was already on trial in the court of public opinion.
But she brought herself to the public.
Yes, she brought herself, but we needed to also give her an opportunity to air her own side of the story.
Which you did. You did perfectly.
And if the medical association in what is it called, Asaba, has kind of
they just debunked it.
Debunked it, because somebody is now also saying that it's not on their website. It was gotten from a blog. I also want to hear from them. Let us have that properly proven.
On her right, the doctor said they did not sign it on her right. See, And the question I even want to ask now, I can guarantee you that this lady will not go to Mikio. If she brings a result from any other hospital, would that be acceptable? She would not go to Mikio if she's lying. Because she can't fake a Mikio result.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. And
Are you sure she can't fake Mikio results?
no, that's the way these people came out. That's the way Mikio too will come out. So my question is, when she circulated a fake report, which now we can say is fake.
Yeah.
When she circulated a fake report, my only anger is she had the opportunity to disown the report.
Don't let it get here.
That is what, you see, CMC in all his madness that day was saying, blessing. Just no fight this matter. Just leave on.
Just apologize. May they go. The guy was.
Waiting happen. Network done the hang.
No problem. I was like, okay. What can I say? Will I say I'm surprised? Really? Am I surprised? People are just people are who they are. You know, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. That's what I'm saying. That's my submission. When people show you who they are, believe them. Because going to do a new test and all that is like campaign after election, medicine after death. That's for who now? So what does that do for us? But I know Nigerians will forget, and move on from it. We'll move on to the next story.
It's not going to be that easy.
But the money she has collected,
always that they move on from it. They always move.
The money she has collected, we should return it, even if it's 12 million. She says it's not 100 plus. Even the 12 million, we should return them. We should return every dime. That one don't go now. She has said it now. She said she posted her account. She didn't force anybody. That one don't go.
If somebody's serious about suing her, they'll do it and they'll get. But they have to just be patient to get their money. That's all.
They will get more than 12 million if they want to really sue her. So many people can sue her. The family, the people that own the original results.
Exactly.
Now that's a good case.
Medical association. What?
Medical association, she can get like 10 lawsuits out of this thing.
Oh, yeah. It's too easy. Even the man that she was claiming she has never spoken to, the man said, I have our chats. She was like, I've never heard from you before. The man said, yes, we have not met one-on-one, but we have been talking. Wow. So people have mind, Sha. They have mind. They have mind, though. And I just don't like it when someone like you, you see someone's results and you're giving them all the benefit of the doubt. You didn't second guess them. You believe them because they showed you proof. Now there's obviously holes in everything she has said and even the documentation. So where do we go from here? It just makes us feel like, why are we defending this kind of person?
You see, the saddest thing is, in this life, when you have people that have stuck out their necks for you, be careful so as not to drag those people into something that will bring, how do I put it?
Your name to disrepute.
This one is even more than disrepute at this stage.
Because I don't like how for the fact that
almost look like you're in on it and you have something to
for the fact that they use your platform, that's what's paining me. You gave her the platform.
She did not pay for it.
Yeah.
She did not pay for it.
She showed you a result.
And she showed me a result that I believed until now that it has been debunked.
You know what I told you? I said, this girl should have just been honest with you. At least you will know how to land it to us carefully. But she was still lying to you. Like, there's no way. We were not born yesterday now. That girl was lying. I don't care what anybody says.
John, I'm rounding off. My battery is about to die. I'm ending.
In Free Nation.
Sure you get.
Let
me see you. You were lying. Sue me.
John, sure you hear me. I'm ending now.
I love Simply Vic. If I don't love him,
we are just trying to, because we are trying to be nice.
Yeah, I want you to be as blunt as this your friend. You know the truth.
You see, let me tell you something.
The fact that this medical association just came out.
Hold on.
They did not give
Hold on.
She's lying. We knew it, but now we've got the proof.
So hold on a second. Hold on. The only thing that I will still say is, let us allow her to do tests. Let us now ascertain whether she has cancer or not. We have a case of forgery or alleged forgery in front of us. That is a case. Let us still test and make sure she... Muren Jude, I've been looking for you since. You will not send requests, and I'm about to end. The one I was holding this live for.
The way the human mind works. If she now comes now and, God forbid, she has cancer, truthfully.
Yes.
Do you think people really care? Really?
Hey, Daddy Freeze.
Hello, my darling. How are you doing? It's not about people caring. It's about where she stands.
Nigerians are too nice. Because they'll still care. Because
forgery of medical documents. And you know, this thing for not reach this forgery, if she did not go and admit it on Arise.
She was showing them, the doctor was checking it now on Arise, was looking at it. She was like, the doctor that signed this thing said he did not sign anything. They didn't issue you this. So where do we go from there? So whether she does a new test or it's like you're finished election, you're not going to campaign.
All right, my darling sister has joined. We're about to round off. Battery is about to die. Go ahead.
Hey, Daddy Freeze, how are you?
Very well, thank you, my darling.
Thanks for the invite. Oh my God, I love this guy's submission.
Okay.
Daddy Freeze, sorry, I'm not from Nigeria, but I've been calling for a while.
Okay.
And I was there on Wednesday when he invited Aaron. I'd seen a previous interview. I'm a health profession, but it's all totally fraud. I'm sorry. And it's a shame she dragged you on it. And I did see you're trying to be kind to her.
A good friend. You know?
You're being a good friend.
I'm just trying to be a professional journalist. I'm just trying to be professional.
No, you're being professional and also good, because you said she's done something for you previously. I was on that live. So let's put that on the side. And I'll do that for my friend too. You know what I mean? But she wasn't smart enough. And I don't know. I thought she was a smart girl. She's stupid. I'm sorry.
She should not lie to her friends. She lied to her friends. She should not lie to that degree.
She's stupid. Of all people, should have never lied to you. And especially when that guy cheated, whatever it was on there.
Gave her that pass.
I was on there. I was driving on from holiday, driving for 4 hours. Someone was driving and I was listening and I was like, she's stupid. Hang on. Listen. Don't play smart. You think you're smart, sometimes you have to play stupid. She should have said, I'm tired, Emmanuel, let me go off. She's stuck on there. I will sue you. We'll go to court. I'm flipping mad.
How many cancer patients?
She knew she was lying. And then stage 4, right breast, left breast. Are you stupid? If I've got cancer, that's the least you should know your left from your right. She's not a child. Correct me if I'm wrong. She's messed herself. It is really, it doesn't look good on her. And I'm telling you, I've gone to a few blogs here and there, smart people, everybody who was on her side have deleted whatever they're putting on there and apologizing. And I hope, for her sake, she goes back into hibernation and doesn't come back until it's sorted.
You see,
that's what I'm advising. I don't know her.
You see, first things first. My job means I give everybody, especially the downtrodden. If you notice what my page does is we give people who don't have a voice a voice. And I never allow people bash my guests. no matter what is a fraudster, is a thief, is whatever it is, I don't allow people to bash my guests.
So you take your
And
flowers,
that is why
That's what you did.
people come to my platform. People who look at this guy, what's his name? That guy that was attacked in the UK by that journalist, Daniel Boala. That's why he did not go to Arise. That's why he did not go to channels. Arise picked the interview from my page. And one thing I do, I don't know Daniel Boala from anywhere, but I saw that they were not allowing him to have a voice. And I wanted him to come and share his own unedited. Because what happens with interviews is, can you turn down the radio, whoever is there? Somebody is on radio is ringing in.
It's not me.
Okay, it's down now. So the only thing that I owed her, like I owe everybody else, is come and share your side of the story. What does that do? That gives you, especially when they are bashing you. You see, in this life, I get where they bash you. You know, if you put in a word, and when you are silent, it looks like you are admitting. You understand what I'm saying? So I gave her that opportunity to come and share her side of the story. First of all, I did not start by disbelieving her. I started by believing her. I actually thought she had a genuine cancer report. And she sent it to me in privilege. It was not until I brought her live that I found out that that report had already made circulation through another means.
Can I come in 1 minute?
Yes, go ahead.
During that live on Wednesday, I know people were distributing it. And you kept on saying, I have seen it. And I was like, hang on a minute. The way she's coming across, this is fraudulent. But I know, yes, as someone who's known her for a long time, they're thinking, okay, give me benefit of the doubt. But the guy who kept on saying that was his sister-in-law's or sister's report. And she kept on insisting, I'm ready to go to court. And actually, at a point, I commented, because the other guy, CMC or Chidi, whatever his name was, saying, if you don't bring that report, I'll drag you all down because you put me into this position. He said, I've been told not to bring, because she said, we'll go to court. Now,
that is where...
Do not bring it now, at that point in time, because she was playing smart. And I think this is where she comes in playing smart every time.
Now,
and if you got up her history, I'm sorry, I'm not now judging her, but it builds a pattern.
Now, like I said, what is my platform for? Fairness, truth, and giving the voiceless a voice. That soldier that you saw on Honest Bunch, he had first come on my platform. We raised 700 and something thousand for him.
Who was that, sir?
That soldier that was on Honest Bunch, that was telling his story of how he does not have
Oh, I remember him.
Do you understand? He came to... So these are people that normally will not have a voice, but they come to my platform and I give them a voice. And when I give you a voice, I trust you. You understand? And I allow you to express yourself. That day, CMC was here and that guy was here. All Blessing needed to do was distance herself from that report.
One time, and she was given a lot of opportunities.
She was given a lot of opportunities.
You did, CMC did, and also
she should have, because you see, I believe you.
Got to court threatening, and that was inappropriate. I was like, you know what?
Janet Fresh, DF, you got your clout. I guess no go better for your papa. Who they chase clout?
Who's that now? Who is that?
Janet Fresh, you are a fool, just like both your parents, who foolishly came together to have you.
Daddy Fresh, don't abuse the parents.
No. I will abuse her parents, and she will have Olori Buruku lo mabi, Abirun lo mabi. All her children will be stupid like her. What a dumb retard. So,
do you know what I've noticed about...
Oh, sorry, let me finish, because I don't want to lose my chain of thought.
Okay, all right, finish.
So when she was given the opportunity to clear the air, and at least you don't see, say, okay, you don't be like, say, they don't capture you inside this hole. You understand? The best thing to do was, well, she can say she still has cancer, but that particular report, she just sent it to somebody because she didn't want to release her own personal report. She could have, for me, the day she fell my hand was the day she went to Arise and still, because now all those things that she was saying on my live and on that guy Wazobia guy's live can be denied, because Instagram cannot really be accepted in court. Mary, Instagram evidence is difficult to bring into court.
No,
Abi?
I don't think so. It depends on the context.
Like, for instance, on my page, what she said and what she said on that guy's page, can it really be tendered in court? Compared to Arise?
She actually came out, yes.
That is free, yes.
It's as good as going, because social media is the new media, right?
Correct, Mary. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
It's a public space, and she's speaking her truth. And because she was there saying, and honest to God, you know what? What really upset me? We all mess up. We're all individuals, and we are human. But coming glouting, I didn't force you to pay money to give me money.
That is, you see, for me, all that is not goof. For me, the goof is she went on Arise and admitted that forgery.
No, after that, and then she had the courtesy to go to Arise. If that's not arrogance, I don't know what she has. She's either stupid. She's either stupid.
I have no. She's not stupid. I've come to a conclusion. She doesn't care. He thrives in controversy, whether it's bad controversy, whether it's good. She will make some money. She will get. Now we're giving her what she wants.
No. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. So at the end of the day, where we stand now,
she doesn't care.
At the end of the day,
I don't know.
at the end of the day, where we stand now is the only thing that can save her is a positive.
There's no saving.
No, there's a positive. If she has cancer,
No, she has no cancer.
you cannot say that.
I'll pay you back.
No, you see, we can both guess, but how do you know?
Listen, Daddy Freeze, we all have family. We have friends. Direct, not direct, or someone who knows somebody. You don't come and behave that way. She's either stupid, very, very stupid, or very, very arrogant. She can choose her class.
Or she's
And
both.
no one is willing to speak on her behalf. Like,
You cannot.
this is my
Daddy
sister,
Freeze,
and I
you're
know she
very
has
bold.
cancer.
You came. Her man, this IVD, I don't want to bring him in. She's been there for him. Where is he in this space? Where is he in this space?
Because they are both lying.
No, let's leave him alone. But where is he in this space for all she's been there for him?
He
Where is
doesn't
he in
care.
this space?
Sister. Bad publicity, good
No,
publicity.
he knows what she's playing because he's already in his own shit.
See,
He doesn't want to be trapped in his shit.
some
It's
people,
a thing.
there are some people that are pathological liars and they don't
It
care.
is what?
They don't care what you think. She knows this will blow over with time, but she has gotten what she wants. Everybody's talking about her.
Disgusting.
She will bounce back. It's just the way that's the way things are in the social media space. We'll
She's
move on to
okay.
the next thing. We've talked about her. She's reigning. She's got what she wanted. She will not do any cure test or anything. Let's bet it.
She won't. Please. If she
So,
doesn't, she'll not
so let me ask you a question.
come back negative, but please
Hold on.
Don't bring her back to us. Don't bring her back to us. Please, I beg you in God's
Don't
name.
bring what?
Let them bring her back to us.
We are not bringing her back, but like I said, we must be sure. We must be sure that she doesn't have cancer.
It does not have
Bro,
it.
are we interested in that though? Do we really want to?
Hold on, lawyer.
Finish.
Mary, wait. This is how you see. Listen, you don't jump from one because somebody is a thief does not mean the person they do RAPE. Because somebody they smoke Igbo.
No,
So
that's
hold on.
not. She's done it 100 time.
Wait now.
Daddy
Let
Freeze.
her do the tests.
And
Auntie
then what?
Mary.
Daddy
Auntie Mary,
Freeze, she's
go.
not going to do that test.
It's a
Then we now officially can wash our hands off.
We have finished. Let's agree to disagree. We'll be here until next year. She's not gonna do it. Let's move on to the next.
She will
Please,
bring
who's
another
with me?
result with AI. She will get a
Daddy
good one.
Freeze, bring the next one tomorrow. Help the next one tomorrow. This one, let's leave her. God will deal with her. She wants it, she'll get it when she's ready.
No, I don't pray for cancer for her.
No, we're not praying for her, but it is okay. Let her be fine. We have better things to do. There are better people who need our help. So next one.
See, let me explain something to you. If people really want to get their money back, they have to do tests. Tests have to be done. You understand? That's the only way you can confirm 100% that she has it or she doesn't have it.
No,
Yeah,
but
but
that
that is
is
their individual cases because they
Sister,
won't
sister,
come back
wait.
here and yeah.
Hold on, we've dealt. You see, I think you missed the beginning part. Legally, if she has even stage 1 or stage 2 cancer, she did not obtain money on false pretenses.
She did. She's not stupid.
No, she did.
No,
Why
no,
she
no.
paid her was because she cut her hair.
No, you guys need to listen. You are mixing issues. Are you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer?
Both. Help
No,
her.
I'm asking you, are you a lawyer?
Yes.
In what country? Because you are a lawyer in America and you're a lawyer in Nigeria, two different things.
I'm in the UK.
Okay.
And
It doesn't even matter whether you are in America.
It does not matter where you are.
terms are.
But she misrepresented. She misrepresented. It's not a laywoman off the street. We know her. She
Yeah,
knows what
and she's
she's doing.
notorious as well.
She's
Do you know-
notorious. So
guys.
her history counts for everything. But we're not judging on that. She knows what she was playing at. And
So are you saying as a lawyer that if she goes to court, she will not be allowed to defend herself?
she'll defend herself, but she's gonna
Daddy
lose.
Freeze, you know what you're saying right now, Daddy Freeze? Let me paint a
She's
scenario.
exposed herself.
It's like somebody
My brother
bringing,
too.
Sister, wait, it's like somebody bringing a fake WAEC result to us. They will now tell her to go and write a new exam.
No, that's not how it works.
That will negate the old one.
Hold on,
No.
hold on. You go to court. She says she has cancer. Okay? Mary, I need you on this. I need you on this.
Come back.
Why are we here? Why are we
Wait,
here?
Victor. That's why I said, you see, there is a difference between what happens on social media and what happens in court. I'm emphasizing on court now. If she says she has cancer, there are two separate cases, and that's what I've been trying to explain to you, Victor. There is a case of forgery,
Okay.
and that does not nullify whether she has cancer or not.
Yeah, fair.
Good.
Fair point.
So false pretenses is she doesn't have the cancer at all, and she submitted a fake report. Forgery is she has cancer, but she submitted a fake report. So she magnified the cancer, or maybe she had a more delicate cancer, a more treatable cancer, and came out with a bigger type of cancer for sympathy. There are many cases, but you see,
I get what
we
you're saying.
cannot use a test that has already been debunked as a forgery to establish whether she has cancer or not. There is still a chance that she has cancer.
She does not have.
Yeah, Daddy Freeze, fair enough. But for me, I am not interested in a new result.
I don't believe. You see, somebody said, "Do I believe that?" I don't believe anything until I see the result, and you see that that's what the court is going to work with. The court is not going to work with the established report.
To be honest with you, you are saying this new result thing. You are still covering her. You are helping her out. We don't care.
Victor. You see, I am a journalist, and I understand how the court system works. It's not about you caring or you not caring, Victor. It is about what the court will say. You see, let me explain something to you. You will take this girl to court and you will lose. Because if she goes there and shows that she has throat cancer, she will wriggle her way out of this.
Daddy Freeze,
100% she will wriggle her way out of this.
Can I come in?
Yes.
It's okay. It's for her to rig herself it. I don't know. Hopefully, there's reputable people of substance who can stand their ground. But unless someone's going to forge a document, you do not tell me you're going to use someone else's documents to defraud the whole public. Yes. And then come back and lie, stage
Bro,
cancer.
this was
You
in the
cannot.
UK.
Victor, let me even say something.
Yeah.
You can, honest to God, I don't even understand how she hasn't been called for an interview by your police there. I don't know how your
If
system
this
works.
was
I'm
in
sorry.
the UK, do you
It's
know
so
how serious
embarrassing.
it is to use someone's medical report?
Ah,
Using it is one thing, it's an offense. Then forging it
She
is
is
another
going to
offense.
go, you see, she is going to go, she is going to go down for that separately.
I told Daddy Freeze that it is tantamount to those people who dress up in
GDPR
suits
is a
and say,
big thing
oh, I'm going to, I am the bank manager of this, or I'm the director of the airport, and then they defraud white people. It's the same thing. There's no difference. It's fraud.
GDPR is a big deal here.
Yes.
If I share any person's information without their consent or the way they will come and knock my door.
Victor, let me come in and hence the reason.
All right, let me bring somebody else, my darling sister.
No, let me finish 1 minute.
No. We don't have people. We have too many people lining up.
Finish your sentence.
I was very impressed with that guy, CMC, and you kept insisting, bring evidence. I said, I'll drag you. The guy said, I've been told, don't bring it in. They were smart people. They knew what they're dealing with. This woman is fraudulent. Thank you very much. Thanks for the opportunity, Daddy Freeze.
All right, my darling. God bless you.
Bless you too.
Bye.
Bye.
There are too many people. I have over 60 people waiting. I don't even know how to, and I'm supposed to have left here. I don't even know who to accept. And there's a long queue, and if you jump people, they will all feel bad. There's somebody who has been waiting. This lady, Tolu Lokpe, has been waiting for 2 hours to get the invite.
Oh, bless her. Thank you.
You want that kind of
Press X now. Now you are the one holding them. I just sent a request and you are still here, my sister. Press X. X. Somebody said I should charge my phone. No. This is where we are ending it. No, I can't. And I've invited people. Oh God. Please, when you come, just do 2 minutes. The only person I'm keeping on is, okay, I have another lawyer here, Rita Amy. Fantastic. I'd like to hear her perspective.
I'll let the 2 lawyers talk.
I've sent her a request. I don't know. Okay, Rita Amy. Fantastic. I know she's a lawyer. I follow her. Rita Amy.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good evening, sir. Yeah.
I know you to be a lawyer. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay.
No,
Have you heard back and forth?
Yeah, so I heard, and that was why I sent you.
Very good. It's like
you made a statement on the obtaining by false pretense,
yes,
and that caught my interest, right? And you were like, the only way she's guilty is if actually she's proven not to have cancer.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So
yes,
I'm like, that the phrase is right. Because the only reason I've made a video on that, false representation. The only reason people donated to Blessing was because she came out to cry she had cancer. You understand? So the stage does not matter. It's what that the phrase is trying to say. The stage of the cancer, whether it's stage 0 or stage 1 or stage 4. You understand? If at the end of the day, Blessing does not have cancer, then she has lied.
Very good. God bless you.
Represented. You understand? But if after maybe and you people were arguing, if the court will ask her to go and do another test, definitely. It's like somebody coming to court to plead insanity. The court is not going to take you by your word. They are going to send you for clinical test. You understand? Just to confirm if you're in.
Thank you.
You understand? So
Okay, sister, can I ask a question?
Wait, let her finish first before you start asking your questions.
Now.
No, I want to ask her questions first before you start waiting. Now, can you calm down?
Someone else's result, though.
Now, hold on.
Also, forgery, like
Hold on.
that said, forgery is a separate case. We are not talking about people that donated. They simply donated because she had cancer. If at the end of the day she doesn't have cancer, she's guilty of that.
Okay.
But if she has cancer, she's not guilty.
Yeah, we understand that. Well, what about the forged document? The
We've
forged
explained
document?
that she's
Forgery is a
separate
crime on
case.
So they can hold her for that.
Definitely.
Ah, as in,
Definitely.
it's like, you know, I made a statement. I said there are 1,000 people watching. The people that understand law, not past 10.
Bro, I know that. That's
No,
why
you don't.
let
Even
us-
you don't.
Oh, I beg
Bro,
to
See,
I-
hold on. Hold on.
differ on you saying
Hold
that
on. Let me explain
forgery
something to you.
has-
Let me explain something to you. Do you know why the staging of the cancer does not matter? Because if you go to UCH Ibadan, they can tell you have stage 4. You go to Lut, they'll tell you have stage 3. You go to London, they'll tell you stage 1. You can get 3 separate diagnoses.
So that the phrase, the staging does not matter at all. Because cancer is the sickness. You understand? People donated because she said she had cancer. So many of us, until Blessing mentioned stage 4, I would not have known the difference between the stages. You understand? Most important thing we heard, most of us lay people, when it comes to that illness, heard was cancer. You understand? So it's not about the stage. People donated because she said she was sick. And she's going to be guilty if at the end of the day, because that was what you people argued the most. What if she doesn't have cancer? So if she doesn't have cancer, she's guilty of obtaining by false pretense 100%.
I actually think that if she says that I had stage 4 and it's stage 1, it can pass for misrepresentation.
Nope.
Maybe not necessarily as critical, but it can pass for misrepresentation.
You can
Because you see
argue
this-
you can argue that, but she has a defense, and her defense is that she's not a medical personnel, and you can't hold her.
That's
to
the same
that.
thing I told DM, that she can hide under the defense of I wasn't too sure.
So
because-
now, you see, all the people that were arguing sentimentally, and you see, there's one thing I've learned about Nigerians. Nigerians don't understand the subject matter, they just understand the burning sentiments. From stage 1, I've tried to explain to you people that they are separate cases. There is a case of the Medical Association against Blessing CEO. It is a case that can be instituted. The doctor that they used his name to issue the report to Blessing CEO, a separate case.
Impersonation and defamation from the doctor.
The girl who originally owns the cancer report to Blessing CEO, a third and separate case.
Forgery.
Yeah. Those are straightforward, yeah.
Now, does Blessing CEO have cancer? Yes or no? A fourth and separate case.
Yeah, that's another one.
We cannot say she obtained money under false pretenses until you can prove she does not have cancer. That is what I've been begging you people to open your ears and listen. But you, especially that lady that just left, she was just in her
I
emotions.
was not particular about the money. I don't care about what she has gotten. I was just saying she's a liar because everything she was saying about the cancer
So
thing.
Victor, that was what Daddy Freeze was talking about. It's not if you say she is a liar. What if she has cancer?
Thank you.
You understand?
I was
Personally,
trying to
don't
beg you
believe-
to see reason, but even you, Victor,
Personally,
were
I
sucked
don't
up in
believe
your
she has
emotions.
cancer. Personally, I don't believe she has
I'm not
cancer.
using emotions.
But
I
what-
don't,
No, you were using emotions.
So
me,
you
I
can-
don't care. I'm not bothered.
So
using
that's
emotions.
the thing. You understand? That's the thing. We cannot make a bold statement. She does not have it, or we don't care. What if she has it?
What if
So
she has
Blessing-
it?
If Blessing has any kind of cancer, whether it's in her ear or her eyes, it's cancer. You understand? And she's not a medical personnel. That is her defense. You understand? That's just her defense. I don't know how she's going to defend forgery that she owned up on national TV.
That is the come. Do you drink Baileys?
So I also heard that the freeze arguing, okay, if it comes from Instagram, if it comes from Instagram, yes, is he admissible in court? Yes, he is. But we cannot say, oh, they did this, they did that. This was a national TV.
Thank you.
We can say they caught the
That is what I was trying to explain. That evidence from Instagram and evidence from Arise TV are two different
They are
things.
different things. You understand? We can put up an argument. Oh, this one has been caught. They've done this AIBs. You understand? But the one on national TV, how do you defend yourself? See, I don't know that the phrase. I'm sorry, just 1 minute. Let me say this.
No, you can't go. You go there here because John Self has been disturbing me. I want him to come and talk.
I watched your life on.
Yes.
I watched your life with Blessing CEO, and I've never been more angry at you. I'm like, why is that the feast defending this girl? Because you were a brother. You were a brother she needed, you were a friend she needed, because you were giving leading questions. Do you have this or it's this? That is a leading question in law. You understand? Because you're giving me answer. You're telling me, say this. You understand? And then 24 hours after she left your place, she went on a national television to disgrace herself.
Ah!
Not,
You see, even if she had gone only on Egungun, it would have still been bad enough, but it's covered.
And if she had advisors, and when they say pay lawyers, people not agree pay lawyers. You can't catch criminals.
And you know the funniest thing? She didn't even go to Arise and spoke to the woman anchoring the show. She had a lawyer there and a doctor.
But you see, that is what I said. As in, how can you that you don't know?
You saw the last stage of the clip where
I could not watch it. I was so embarrassed.
This last stage I saw today, and I was literally crying, where the lawyer was like, can you now own it up that your cancer has not been confirmed? And she said yes.
Yeah, she said, yeah, I heard that part.
Now, if she says that her cancer has not been confirmed, if she says that her cancer has not been confirmed, that's a lawyer. You see, that's why I said it. Only 10 people understand what we are talking about. The remaining 1,000 people here do not understand. Social media is different from court. You can lose a case on social media and go to court, and they will pay you money in damages.
Yeah, but bro.
Now, remember that she's not going to be tried on TikTok.
Bro, whatever you're saying here, you're right. But it doesn't take away how she has handled it.
No, you see, Victor, I agreed with you. The only thing is, I was trying to break down the formalities of her situation, but you all were all caught up in your emotions. And that's where I did not enter this matter emotionally. Let me tell you something. The only way you can tell if somebody has cancer or not.
Saying, I don't care. And that the priest was telling you, you might not care and losing court.
But losing court. You see, listen, my mother is a professor of law, one of the foremost professors of law in Nigeria as of today. So I understand. Look at what the lawyer said. He did not say you don't have cancer, because even she does not know whether she has cancer or not. Mm-hmm. He said your cancer has not been confirmed. That is legal wisdom. He is not alluding to anything. He is just saying that it doesn't look like you have cancer. Then he can put in an opinion. Blessing CEO, I personally do not believe you have cancer. But he cannot say, Blessing CEO, you don't have cancer. Like that lady was saying here. I put it to you. I want to bet my money on it. She doesn't have cancer. Even if she doesn't have cancer, you cannot prove it as of now. You cannot prove that she doesn't have cancer unless she submits herself to a series of tests. Someone says she did biopsy. We have gone past that. Whether she said she did. What if she did CT scan or X-ray? Do you know you can find things like ordinary X-ray. You can see lymph nodes. MRI, you can see lymph nodes.
Yeah.
God bless you. Truth should come from fact, not assumptions. It is not about what you know. It is about what you can prove. Blessing CEO was okay the day she left my life. Legally, she was okay. When she went to Arise is where her problem started.
It started from Egungun, and then he ended.
You see, Egungun is still caricature. Is still you can still play. But you see that Arise. Now Egungun was tell me you have this thing, and a good lawyer can argue that Egungun did not know what he was asking.
He gave a leading question.
But you see, you had a lawyer.
Or is it a miscommunication?
Communication.
That is a leading question.
You had a lawyer and you had a doctor, and you submitted yourself to that without understanding the magnanimity or with the English of your claim.
It could be an entrapment. You see, those two people were coming.
So babe, thank you. No, whether she knows or she doesn't, because I've seen those arguments. She was ambushed. She didn't know. Blessing had the right to have said to them, I can't say anything further unless I have my lawyer here.
Thank you.
People can go with assumption, but you cannot be forgiven for what you said from your mouth. She was not under duress.
Under
She could
questioning
have,
by
she,
a
you
lawyer.
understand? She could have stopped speaking. You understand? Even as a lawyer, if I'm the one that is being questioned, there is something that is called conflict of interest, right? Or somebody I know, my child, my brother, or this. I won't represent my brother. Because I love him, I can get emotional. I would rather pay somebody to do that. So if you are the one that is a subject of scrutiny, you don't continue speaking. Blessing spoke when she shouldn't have spoken.
Yeah.
You
Just so,
understand? There
so
are
that
some
you don't
medical
invite
Victor,
terms.
can you come down so I can
terms
bring John?
Yeah, sure.
Victor, before you go,
Sure.
you owe me an apology. You are my brother, but you apologize to me.
Guy, go.
No. Retire me, you know they go anywhere.
Guy, go and sit down. Which apology? You know?
Victor, F you.
Oh, I don't want to catch you.
Victor
Bye-bye.
is not on your team this time around.
No, but I like that. You see, do you know, I like that because we had a healthy argument.
Let me be honest with you.
Anybody telling you that I'm not making sense does not understand the law.
You know, when I called Daddy Free, I was like, Daddy Free, this girl should have been very honest with you. There's a thing you can tell me one-on-one, then I will know how to defend you. But if you're lying to my guy,
See.
that's what I will agree about.
There are some things that I have a good, like me and you, Victor, we can argue Bible. You understand? I know you are a scholar and I know you understand Bible. You see, compared to the layman, I have an understanding of law that the layman does not have because I grew up inside more or less a law court.
Yeah.
There were things I heard my mother telling her client, you cannot say this, you cannot say this, you cannot say this. I've heard my mother teaching her students. I'm sitting in her office preparing for WAEC. A student comes in to defend his project. My mother said, oh yeah, what did you say here? No, legally that's not permissible. Legally this, legal. So I picked up a lot. My younger sister is a lawyer. I've also had to go to court once or twice. And if there's anything I've learned, join my sister, my mother, divorce case, when I took GAC to court because they were owing me money. I was the first GAC ambassador before Obi Kubana and Davido. They owe me money. I drag them, go court. I collect my money. Do you understand? So from all the knowledge, I understand not well. And I always say I'm not a lawyer. I also have an understanding of medicine. A doctor can look at you and suspect malaria and write it suspect malaria. He will now tell you to go and do confirmatory tests because you can go and do tests and then you have no malaria parasite, no typhoid, but you have the symptoms of malaria. So medically, the only way something can be proven is through tests. Legally, Blessing CEO would have left my life with little to no court case.
Out.
Now, when she go arise, now medical association will come for him. That particular doctor will come for her. Then that other family. But that day of my life, the family gave her a chance. But if she also admitted, it will have also been a problem. But then she could have said she does not know. That day she would have said this is not the report. She did not send it to that guy.
Yeah.
The guy will now start, it will now be a case of you sent it to me, no, I did not send it to you. Then the guy can sue her for the report, then she can counter sue the guy for releasing her private statement. Right? Yeah. If I send you something by WhatsApp and you release it, especially a health document, I can sue you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Do you understand? So as of the moment she left my life, she had a case. Thank you, Bettina. Thank you for your gift.
And you know she was repeating on your life that I didn't show anyone. But she now went on her rise.
You see, that is where she killed me.
So she still went on her rise and still maintained I didn't show anyone. But that claim was defeated the moment you brought the same result. Yeah. The same result.
The doctor took it from her.
Let me tell you how they ask questions. One day in my exam hall in UI, there was a boy who has a bad leg. Let's say the boy's name is Cap. So the lecturer caught somebody impersonating him. So the lecturer came and said, does anybody in this class know Victor? Let me say Victor, for instance. If you know him, stand up. So we know him because now our guy, we got up, say, whether he did inside trouble. Then he said, you know him, the guy with the bad leg, Abi? We all said yes. The lecturer now pointed to the guy that was him. He said, is this him? You understand? We could not wriggle our way out, because if the guy brought him inside, say, is this him? We'll say, yes, it's him.
To cover for him, yeah.
So the way you ask a question as a lawyer is
go
different
straight.
from the way you ask a question as a layman. If you Uber want to kidnap you, you walk up to the Uber and say, are you the Uber that came to pick me? He will say yes. Are you Victor? He will say yes. But if you walk up to the Uber and say, please, what's your name? Then he is now mandated to tell you the name. You can now check and see if it matches or tallies with your own report.
Yeah.
So the way the lawyer asked her questions that day, I only listened to 2, and I'm like, how do you, as in free of charge, you carry your 2 legs, go submit yourself to, there's a name they call it in America. There's a name they call it in America. Hold on. A deposition.
Deposition.
You submitted yourself to a deposition free of charge.
Oh, you remember when they invited Hillary Clinton and the husband?
Yes, now.
They were just saying, I do not recall.
I do not recall.
You don't need to say anything.
So that was my own, as in free deposition. Something where they go got to pay lawyers and people to sit you down. You can't go do and free. So now in court, they ask you, on Arise TV, you said, did you say this? And court can be very wicked. Court does not allow you explanation. Say yes or no. Did you say it? Hey, Baba.
So,
They'll not say, okay, bless you, what happened?
Daddy Freeze, I don't know if you saw it this evening, that the Nigerian Medical Association...
I read it out. I read it out.
Confirming the forgery. You know that would not have happened if she hadn't gone.
If she hadn't gone to Arise. What they would have done is they would have just said, this report was not issued for Blessing CEO by us. If you see any report making rounds, it is not from us.
But now, a case of forgery is established
fully.
Yeah, because if they really want to deal with her, this medical association, they are very powerful.
Victor, I love you, and you are still going to apologize. So yeah, let me bring John. Let me bring John before Amy gets tired.
That is what they are
waiting for her. She will not stop. She will still talking.
No, they don't need to wait for her. Legally, no case can
Victor,
start.
thank you very much. I love you, bro. Thank you.
Somebody comes up.
John, we are bringing you live. Please be ready. She said she did biopsy. All those things don't matter.
It's not the process.
All right.
Biopsy.
John is here to scatter the whole table.
Hi, Chris. Good evening.
Good evening, John. How are you doing?
How are you doing?
Very well,
John,
thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
We have Rita Amy, barrister. Do you practice, Rita?
Into private practice now. I'm doing more of business.
Okay. So we have Rita Amy, and we have my other sister who has refused to show her face because she's eating fufu. Mary, where come and be going? Now fufu, you leave us go chop fufu, you get mind. Anyway, John, go ahead.
Blessing, they eat crab. Now make she eat fufu. I beg.
Daddy Freeze, first and foremost,
Yes.
the fact that you guys are just...
Hello, everyone. Hello, John. Hello,
Hello,
everybody. Fine.
The fact that you guys are deviating from the fact that if a document was falsified for public use. And do you know why the likes of VDM sent her money?
Why?
To prove her wrong.
No, it gives him a legal ground to sue her.
To sue, yeah.
Absolutely.
The VDM didn't send her more than 10,000. If you sent her even 1 naira, it gives you a legal ground to sue her. You come and prove that she actually had what she had. Daddy Freeze, you know, when you were interviewing her, a lot of us were disappointed because it was very glaring. She shot herself in the leg. First and foremost, in fact, the very first day she posted that thing, I typed on the comment section that this is a blatant lie. Because there is nobody who has toothache that doesn't know what the dentist is called.
Exactly.
There's no way you have a toothache and you don't know what the dentist is called. You have something as dangerous as that, and you don't know what the medical specialty that manages it is called. It was a false from the beginning, but we're talking about if she going to arise was what gave her out. She gave herself out from the very beginning.
From the beginning.
No, but you need to understand that legally, she did not give herself out until she went on Arise.
So legally,
Mm-hmm.
when you solicit for funds for something,
Mm-hmm.
and there is anybody in doubt that that is fraud, there's a legal ground to ask for a proof.
So John, listen to me, yeah. John, listen to me. John, listen to me. If she does tests and she comes out and shows that she has cancer, then it's no longer fraud.
No, it's not true. That test must be before the date she asked for.
No.
Let this stay with me.
You have lawyers here, so
Stay with me. And please, I come to you and say I need help, that I have a certain ailment. And I provide you a test result that precedes, that is after the date I asked for that help. It tells you one thing, that as of the time I was asking that for that help, there was no clinical proof that I had it. There was no clinical proof.
Rita Amy, what do you think about that?
Sorry, okay, let me help you guys. Let me help you. Daddy Freeze.
Yeah.
I have high blood pressure.
Yeah.
Please, can you guys donate money for me? Of course, I know that if at 80, I will definitely have a high blood pressure. Why not to donate the money to this?
So wait, John, listen to a learned opinion on that.
This is no, you're not, a blessing is not in her 80s, and we are looking at a time difference. I think she made that first post 20-something of May, and today is 6th of April. We're talking about 1 week, 2 weeks in between, right? Now, as a prosecution, you would have to prove to the court that this person meant to defraud you. She intended to defraud you.
Okay, so the intention...
hold on, sir. Just hold on, sir. Because the question is, can cancer be manipulated? Because you are saying, if she came out to solicit for fund on the 25th of March, and she does another test proving that she has cancer on the 6th of April, that is misrepresentation.
Madam, now let me explain to you. Before you will ask for anything, there must be a proof for you to ask for that, right? So, if there is no doctor's report, not just a test result, there is no report of a doctor who diagnosed her of cancer prior to the date she asked for it. She collected those funds under false pretense.
No, sir.
Yes,
No,
madam.
sir. So,
No, John. It's like if she comes and argues engineering with you.
Hold on, sir. I'm not. No. I'm not shouting. No, hold on, sir. After you, na woman be, I'm not this. Na woman be. Don't do that.
I'm not shouting. I'm just telling you.
I know. So hold on, sir. Right? We have for blessing alone. We are looking at different cases. What you are trying to prove here now is forgery, not a false representation. Forgery is...
Madam, what I'm trying to prove is collection of false preferred.
No. So you are talking because now you're basing your argument on the doctor's report.
No, I'm not basing my argument on the doctor's report.
No, you are saying if she didn't have doctor's report.
Can you hear me out, and can you have an open mind and listen and hear me out? I'm basing my argument. I'm basing my argument.
When you finish eating, you come.
I'm basing my argument on the fact that as of the time she solicited for funds, she had no knowledge of...
John, although you may be right, although you may be right, that is an academic debate.
So how do you prove that in court?
Rita Amy, this is an academic debate.
Medical report before that.
Let me tell you how I'll prove it. Let me tell you how I'll prove it in court.
Okay, please.
Madam, please, can you provide me with a medical report that says you had cancer?
Prior to the date.
And she brings the medical report of today. And I'll tell her that, madam, please, this medical report, as of this time, you had already solicited for funds.
Yep.
If you're saying that you saw a doctor today, that means before today, you had no prior knowledge that you had cancer. And anything you asked for was
Under
false.
false pretense. Yeah.
Because only a doctor, only a medical practitioner can actually diagnose your cancer.
Hold on.
Doctor.
Hold on, sir. A man unalives somebody. No, hold on. A man unalives somebody. And after the homicide investigation and everything, they go to court. Let's say he unalived the person 3 months ago. And they go to court. And he gets to court and he tells the court, his lawyer tells the court, my client is insane. The court would naturally send the client on a clinical test.
Thank you.
And that clinical test is having today's date. You understand? The clinical test is not going to have the date of 3 months ago. I am saying any medical report, whether she presents it now or next month,
Well, can I ask you a question?
that, hold on, sir, hold on, that proves she has cancer. Unless you have, as the prosecution now, you have a way to prove that the cancer just developed now. You understand? Unless you have the way to prove that this cancer just happened now.
Madam,
But she didn't have cancer when she was acting
your
for that.
argument does not
John, you see, her argument does not hold water on Instagram. This is court. John, what she's saying is exactly what I said. That is why I demanded a test.
Daddy Freeze,
100%.
Daddy Freeze, please don't cut me short. Madam, your argument does not hold water.
Okay, please.
We are talking about someone who eyed someone, and we are talking about his lawyer saying that he has mental issues. Do you realize that if there's any medical report that states that on the day he eyed that person that he does not have any mental issue, do you know the person will go for it?
Yes.
No. If there's hold on. Calm down now. Calm down. Hold on now. Hold on. I'm doing real life.
We have
Hold on.
something
I am
called
doing real life
advertising.
issue. So
Yes,
if
that's what we're doing.
you have a medical report
Yes.
showing that as at that time he was sane,
Yes.
the court will still have to send him for a clinical
test.
to check if he has insanity issue.
Wait, John, have you ever prosecuted a case in court before?
Daddy Freeze,
You can't argue.
the case in court before.
No, but I understand the legal balance here.
Daddy Freeze.
Mary. Let me ask you a question. And I asked you this question when you were alone. And stop playing to the gallery. I said, would the court demand that she does a test? Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Finish.
Yes.
Daddy
Finish.
Freeze.
No,
What
Daddy
is-
Freeze, now you ask John the same
Daddy
question.
Freeze,
John. So, okay, is the court going to demand that she does a test? Yes or no?
the court doesn't need to.
Oh.
So the court will.
So how would the court prove that she comes to court and says she has cancer?
Daddy Freeze, let me help you.
Yeah.
Let me help you. The judge, it depends on the lawyer who is handling the case. Like if I'm the lawyer handling the case, I'll tell the judge to tell her to give us a medical report on how she knew she had cancer. I don't need her to go and do another test. She just
You see, John, you have a point.
Please help me. Your dad is a doctor.
Yes.
If I go and see a doctor on the 25th of December last year,
Okay.
and I go now to meet the doctor and tell the doctor that I need a medical report,
Yes.
the doctor will write that on the 25th of December 2025, Mr. John was in so
You see,
hospital.
John, you need to understand the technicalities of law.
That is our land. And he was this, and he had XYZ. If I go to work now to present a medical report of today, when I was not at work on the 25th, and I'm telling them that I am sick today, and because of that, because I'm sick today, that was why I was not at work as of today. Nobody will listen to me. They want to see a medical report of the day that I did not come to work.
That is on TikTok, not in court.
No, not on TikTok. I'm not doing anything on TikTok. I'm telling you real life situation.
John, can you mute and call any lawyer and ask this question, please?
No, I don't need to mute to call a lawyer.
Can I call another lawyer? Mary,
There's nothing
press X since you know Kuku get our time. Let me try and get a lawyer to attend to this.
That is why you are not a lawyer now.
You see, John, you are an engineer. I cannot argue engineering with you.
I am vexing for blessing more than you, right? But if you go like this to court, you might be the
I'm telling you that if I meet you in court like this as someone who has not gone to law school, I'll beat you hands down. I'll beat you hands down.
He's John, calm down. John, you see, John, you are in your emotions.
What is your point?
John, you are in your emotions.
The fact is that as of the time she asked for those funds,
John, is there a way to manipulate breast cancer? Is there a way you can make it happen? Is there a way, if Blessing does not have breast cancer, is there a way Blessing can have breast cancer now?
You don't understand.
No way.
You see, I understand where John is coming from. John has a logical case. John, wait.
Logical. It's my point.
John has a logical case that, okay, if she didn't know she had cancer before that day, she manipulated the public to get money. But you see, legally, you can't prove it.
Legally, the suit is collection under false pretense.
So what is the false pretense?
Belinda, are you ready to come? Belinda, are you available?
Let me help you. False pretense.
Belinda, are you available?
As of the time she asked for those funds,
all the people saying John correct, they have never stepped their leg inside courtroom before.
She had cancer. That is the false pretense there. As of the time she asked for, see, okay, wait, let me give you another example. I am broke. I called that the free student, that I'm broke, that he should borrow me 1 million naira.
Belinda, are you ready to come on live? Send me request.
Send 1 million naira to me.
Mary, press X.
And realizes tomorrow that I have 40.
Press X. We need to have lawyers. We need you here.
We need to.
Prep me, press X.
To know that I collected that money under false.
Bye, darling.
To know that as of the day I collected that 1 million naira from him, did I have 40 million naira? If I had 40 million naira as of the day I collected that 1 million naira from him, then
it doesn't work like that, John. You see, false pretense is not direct. Okay.
False pretense is that you collected something with the intention, with the intention of using that something.
Now, somebody raised the question, John. Calm down. Somebody raised the question, and I want to ask Amy, Rita. Someone said the court will ask her how she knew she had cancer.
Simple.
Let's talk about that, Rita. Amy.
Simple.
Okay, so I think Blessing was asked the same question, and she said she met a doctor.
Then where's the doctor's report of that doctor that you met that day?
I'm speaking. Sorry, Daddy Freeze. I'm speaking for Blessing. I'm going to pretend to be Blessing, given the things she said. So she said she met a doctor, right? So one thing I don't know would be why she was parading a forged medical report, right? So, and another thing is ignorance is not an excuse in court. Because Blessing could have said, I just spoke to the doctor, they checked my breast, they said there is lump, come back later. You understand? Because whether you like it or not, what we are arguing, John and I, is if she didn't have a medical report before then, and now she has a medical report that proves she has cancer. Is my point. How has she obtained under false pretense? Is the question. And that's the genuine question there.
Okay, let's assume that you're Blessing. See you, I'm the lawyer that was examining you. Let's do it.
I'm not Blessing.
Let's assume.
Try.
Miss Blessing. On the today is what? Today is 6th, I guess. Miss Blessing, on the 20th of March, you solicited for funds, but that you had a certain ailment, and a lot of people came to your aid and contributed to that effect. Please, can you tell this
Can you come
honorable
live?
court how
We
you
need
were privy to the
I'm ending.
that information of
God,
that
I just need something
ailment
now,
you said you had?
sharp. Please,
Okay,
don't be
so
angry.
I don't like.
So I'm bringing
I'm
Belinda,
not-
so we have another lawyer, so we can look
So,
at this
according
legally.
to her,
I just called
not-
Belinda.
Good. So I'm going to be saying according to her because she said she pressed her breast, she found lump, and then she went to a doctor. And the doctor said the lump wasn't cancerous, and months later, you understand? So I don't know if I answered your question, but take
So,
it like that.
Madam Blessing, you actually said you went to a doctor, and the doctor said that after some months, the doctor told you that the lump you had was cancerous. Madam Blessing, please, can you present to this honorable court the doctor's report of that day?
So it was a verbal conversation. There is no report yet.
Madam Blessing, so my lord, that is the judge now, my lord. Please, I will ask for a readjournment of to a further date so that Madam Blessing, Miss Blessing, would be able to a formal medical report from this medical doctor.
Now, hold on. Do you know? Sorry, Amy, Rita, Amy, 1 second. John, 1 second. Do you know Blessing CEO? Blessing CEO can say she was in a bar or she was in the bathroom and she felt some pain and she bent down. And apparently there was a doctor in that bar, a woman that identified herself. Hold on. I'm giving you legally.
She even went to the hospital.
They talked. Finish.
Okay, please now. No, we are not arguing, please. Okay, so you went to a hospital and you met a doctor. My lord, please, I would like this case to be adjourned for the Miss Blessing to go and get a medical report from that doctor.
The medical report will be presented.
So the medical report that will be presented must carry...
No, that's where you are getting it wrong.
Daddy, please. Let me tell you the contents of a medical report. Please, you can ask your dad. Must carry a date, a name.
Yes, it will carry today's date.
Daddy, please, you don't understand. Listen. If once a document have to do with a date,
John, did you hear?
Please, can I land?
Did you hear the part that said they just had verbal conversation?
Please, madam, you don't understand medical terms. That's what you're trying to say. Because even if you have had a verbal conversation with your doctor today, on the 10th of last month, if that doctor is asked to write a medical report for that, he will predict it to the date.
No. No, John, this is emotions.
John, hold on.
Let's bring another lawyer. Belinda, we are waiting for you. John, we are bringing Belinda.
Daddy, please, 1 minute. I have a 5-year-old daughter with sickle cell. A 5-year-old daughter with sickle cell. We are going for her bone marrow transplant end of April. So you should know that is very terminal. She's been living with it for 5 years of her life. It is now they've asked us for her medical report from Nigeria. And it's carrying April date. In short, they just requested for one HMA type. Hold on, sir. If you don't listen, you won't understand. Because you're saying it must
Madam.
Can you wait? Wait, hold on. So a child with sickle cell goes to the hospital on average of maybe every 3 months for blood transfusion. So medical report is different from your normal hospital receipt.
Madam.
You understand?
Madam.
So you just use your mind. You said.
Madam, the doctor that will write that report. The only reason why he will put today's date is the date the report was written. On the body of the report, in the body of the report, let me tell you what you write. He will write that.
Hold on, John.
Wait, Daddy, first let me land.
Okay.
Let me land.
After you land, can we please bring in
5 years ago, XYZ was diagnosed of leukemia. He's not going to tell you that he was diagnosed of leukemia today. He must predate to the day that diagnosis, the first diagnosis was made.
So what stops that this blessing?
Belinda, put on your camera, please. Now you will
What
wait for.
what stops
We are
this
ending with you.
blessing is doctor from writing that on the 25th of March 2026, Blessing contacted me. You understand? Blessing contacted me.
That means you're saying that the doctor can lie. That's a different case.
No,
Against medical
Belinda,
ethics.
hi. I'm
Against
not
medical
saying
ethics.
it's
That's what you're saying.
but we just agreed that Blessing visited him on the 25th of March now. So how have he lied?
No, if you're okay, she visited him on the 25th. So the doctor will say she visited him on the 25th
Yes,
of
we
March.
said when she found a lump, she visited the doctor. The only thing is she does not have a medical report.
Then what you're trying to say is that means actually she had breast cancer.
Now, John, please.
That's what you're saying.
John, please. John, wait. John, if you don't allow us talk, I go tell you to go. Then after we are finished talking, you come back and make your point. I need you to be quiet. We have Belinda here. Belinda is a practicing and trained lawyer. Rita Amy is also a lawyer. So I said earlier on, I don't know how much I saw you in and out of the comment section. Okay, sorry. Belinda, I saw you in and out of the comment section, so I don't know how much you heard. So, I am saying that Blessing CEO cannot be charged. No, John, wait now. John, wait. I want to say because you were not there when we were live before she joined. So I want to establish what I said. I said, hold on. I said, Belinda, I want you to listen to me. I said that Blessing CEO cannot be charged with obtaining money under false pretenses if she has cancer. Any stage of cancer, whether it's stage 1 or stage 5.
Please, Daddy,
that was the argument, John.
Let me also
don't shift the goalpost.
Belinda, that is not what they were saying. What they are saying is that if there was no prior knowledge to Blessing that she had cancer, and she goes to do a test today and finds out that she has cancer now, and had collected money 1 month ago from people lying that she had cancer then without a proper medical diagnosis, that she didn't collect the money under false pretense.
Okay. So Belinda, let me say something before you answer John. Okay. Because I don't know why John is vexing.
No, I'm not vexing.
I want to help John break his question down.
Okay.
He's saying if Blessing is not aware, so remember that the onus is on prosecution. In this case, John, to prove that Blessing was not aware of that cancer, right? Because if Blessing came out, John is saying if Blessing had come out 1 month ago to cry, please, she had cancer, come and help me. And now we are in court. And the court actually now sends Blessing for a clinical test, and the court now finds out that she has cancer. So please, Belinda, take it from there.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Daddy.
Good evening, my darling. Whatever you say, we've tried this. We've had a court of law on this live long enough, and I'm tired. So let's end. We've been live for almost 3 hours. Over to you.
I can't wait to video to see that girl.
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Belinda.
Council, good evening. So, first of all, I think I have a question for my learned colleague and maybe Daddy Freeze. What are we trying to prove? A case of deception or a case of diagnosis?
I don't know.
Under false pretense.
False pretense.
So let me make it easy for you. Deception.
No. So if we are trying to prove deception, then if the courts, what is the relevance of a new test results to deception that has already been committed?
Allahu Akbar.
John, calm down. She's asking question now. So ask the question again.
At every point, the law considers relevance, even in relevance that you ask? Of what relevance is a new medical report to deception that has already taken place based on forgery?
John, be calming down. Let's hear.
So you are saying based on forgery, we are removing forgery.
John, I go come out. You know they let us hear. Mute your mic now.
Forgery. We are removing forgery from this.
Council, you can't remove forgery because the deception is thriving on the basis of forgery.
So hold on. The forgery has been established. We are not arguing forgery, right? So the question that the freeze asked and the argument they were having before I came was if they can prove that Blessing CEO actually has cancer, she cannot be sued for collecting under false pretense.
Okay, now, Council, let me ask you.
That's you understand?
No, Council, wait a minute. On what? Who determines who has cancer or not?
The doctor.
Okay. So far, from all the evidence as we have it online, what evidence has been brought forward as a proof that the person in question has cancer?
None yet.
That will not be entirely true, because the person in question did display on national television.
You're still taking it back to forgery.
And accepted that it is hers.
So
now,
you're still taking it back to forgery, right?
No, Council. The topic as we have it, the deception, the obtaining under fault, was done on the strength of a document. And unfortunately, that document seems to be false or forged. So we are not talking, forgery is not exclusive to obtaining under false. They are not two separate things.
No, they are not.
Exactly.
They are not, but that was not the argument. Because we've established forgery.
You have established network.
We can hear you. We can hear you. Just continue, Belinda. We can hear you.
Established forgery. You
Also,
understand?
You cannot say that you have established forgery when the strength of which she raised money from the public was from this.
Okay, so you're still saying. So you're still basing this strength. You're still basing this strength on the document.
I am not basing it. It is what it is.
So I was not arguing. So hold on. I was not arguing based on
like that.
So Belinda, hold on. I was not arguing based on what it is. Like I said, I'm even also angry at Blessing CEO, but Daddy Freeze asked a question, right? Because if you've checked online since how many days now, you're seeing people sue her for false pretense, let her return the money, The sole reason people gave Blessing money was because she has cancer, right?
That will also not be entirely true.
Okay, so I don't know, but she came out and cried she has cancer, and most people donated because she said she has cancer, right? So now Daddy Freeze was asking if she goes to court and she's still claiming she has cancer, which I think she doesn't have though, and she's still claiming she has cancer, and the court now says, okay, go for another clinical test. And this test now comes out that she has cancer. Will people still sue her for obtaining under false pretense?
Very well, because the first document she used to take money from people was false.
So who is suing her? So for the document for forgery, the forgery,
it's a criminal matter.
You see, Belinda, I want you to understand my stance on this.
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
For the forgery, the Nigerian Medical Association can sue her. The doctor whose name appeared on that document can sue her. You understand? That's for the forgery. But
those are not the only people who can sue her.
The state can sue her.
Who?
Those are not the only people.
The Nigerian state can sue her.
So maybe the people that donated money.
No. Just 1 minute. Sorry, Council.
So maybe the people that donated money, if they can prove that as at the time she made that statement that she didn't have cancer, but you have the onus will be on the prosecution to prove that Blessing intended to defraud the public.
Okay. Council. Now this perception that it is only those who donated money that can sue is also quite false.
Other people can sue too. That's right.
Yes. So I want to clarify that because the fact that somebody raped my neighbor's daughter and did not rape my daughter, so I do not have the right to speak about it. It's false, because that's a crime. And obtaining under false pretense is a crime. So I do not have to have contributed money to her account for me to have the local standard to bring an action against her.
So why do you are right? You are right. So you are right, but I don't have the need to sue Blessing because I didn't contribute.
You may not. They're not talking about you. Other parties that are interested may have, and their interest is based on whether they paid money into her account or not.
So that the Phillips does not want to sue.
And nobody is mandating that it is.
Okay, I want to.
So you go and sue.
You want to?
John does not want to. John is not shouting. John does not want to. And Belinda, that you can does not mean you will. That's the truth.
And that you can does not mean you will win.
You understand?
So you can't speak for me. You can't.
Belinda, do you actually think you can win?
Yes.
What are the fees? I can win anything.
100% sure.
It doesn't matter. You can't tell me what I can win.
Okay.
In fact, I have a stronger chance of winning than I have of losing.
So Belinda, how do you prove to the court that Blessing didn't have cancer?
It's matter that is as clear as daylight.
I know.
What other document did she bring?
Now, Belinda, let's go back to a very important. Hold on. Let's go back to a very important aspect of the law. The onus being on the accuser instead of the accused. So if you are saying she doesn't have cancer, wouldn't the onus be? No, you are suing, but you are suing. Do you understand? Okay, John, what are you suing Belinda? Sorry, what are you suing her for?
As of the time she took the money from me,
John has turned to Belinda.
as of the time she took the money from me, she did not know she had cancer.
Okay, good. Now prove it.
John, how do you prove it?
Thank you. Now prove it.
How do I prove it? A medical report that predicts that.
You will have to bring it, not her.
No. Why?
Belinda, you cannot play on this one.
Hold on 1 second. John, hold on 1 second. The medical report, as we have it, if what the NMA have just, the memo that they have just sent out, if it is real and if it is true, is already a very strong proof to say that they have disassociated themselves from the report that strengthened well-meaning public to donate to that.
But has that said she does not have cancer?
No, it hasn't.
Good. So now how can John sue her for saying she doesn't have it?
Belinda, so it's only Belinda, that memo released. Belinda, the memo released.
Wait, I think you have been here for a bit, right?
No, let me say this. Sorry, 1 minute. That memo released by the Nigerian Medical Association only proved forgery.
Okay.
Not that she does not have.
I take you back to the issue of relevance. If Blessing does have cancer, we don't know. But let's assume that she does. Or on what strength now did she come to the public to prove that she has cancer? John can say he has cancer. Anyone can say they have cancer. What strength do you have? It's not a medical report. Except diagnosed by a doctor, a certified medical profession. You are just blabbing, isn't it? Now, hold on. I am not done, counsel. Hold on 1 second. Now, she got a medical report. And on that strength, people donated to her. Now we have come to find out that that medical report is forged. If she does have cancer, it does not invalidate the fact that she took money under false pretense from a forged.
Hold on.
Now, wait, Belinda. You have not answered. Wait, Rita, before you go. Okay, ask.
Please, let me not forget. Did people donate to Blessing on the strength of that medical report? Because I know for a fact.
Good. That medical report was not out.
Did not come out days after Blessing cried.
Thank you.
Should I answer that question?
John, answer it.
Let me answer it. Let me answer before Belinda answers.
Okay,
They donated to her on the strength that they believe that she must have had a medical report to come out to say she had cancer.
A doctor could have pressed her breast inside bathroom and said she has cancer.
Your dad is a doctor. Doctors don't diagnose anybody outside the hospital. It is unethical for a doctor. It's unethical for a doctor to examine you outside the hospital.
Belinda, answer.
I want
Belinda, please answer.
The aim will not be to implicate people like Daddy Freeze, but Daddy Freeze, if this were the case, then maybe you would have to be implicated because you came on your live and you said on two different occasions that you have proof that you have this.
Yes, because she sent me that report. Yes.
Did you authenticate the report?
You confirmed that report is the same report that Arise had claimed as well. So on the strength of your credibility, did certain people believe that report is true? On the strength of the credibility of other bloggers who she claimed, which was screenshot and shared around, which she also admitted on your live that she sent, and she's going to sue them for disclosing it without her consent. That same report you acknowledged on your live today that it is the report that is going around. So your credibility is also at stake here.
Counsel, you need to stay one place.
Now, hold on. Sorry, before she talks. Belinda, hold on. John, wait. Let's not trade words. Hold on. Rita, two things that I wanted to ask Belinda and John. And I want you to answer carefully because I'm rounding off now. First things first is, yes, because I'm tired. I've been on for over 3 hours.
Oh my God.
First things first. When she came and started connecting money, what she posted was stage 4. And then she posted her account number. Hold on. Then she went live and verbally said she had cancer. The doubts only came when that result was published. The result did not facilitate the donation, it debunked the donation.
But your life facilitated the donation.
No. By the time she came to my life, she had collected all the money. Remember, we asked her, how much did you receive? And she said 13 million. So she did not facilitate any 1 naira from my life. She already gathered the money before she came. Nobody contributed on my life. They were cursing her. They were cursing her on my life. Nobody contributed 1 naira. Anybody that contributed for my life, may he talk now, God go punish him.
Okay, so Daddy Freeze, let's not mix things up. Yeah, even as you round, we need to establish two things or one thing. Are we talking about deception or are we talking about diagnosis? And I asked the question. Excuse me.
I told you deception. I told you deception.
Yes. So are we saying that there is no case of deception, counsel?
We have argued that there's deception from many levels. Of course, there's deception.
There is deception. Of what relevance is it if she has cancer when there's deception? Because people are trying to institute an action against her for deception, and that is already established. So what are we going back and forth?
Forgery.
Thank you, my learned colleague.
Forgery. No, so forgery is part of forgery is part of the deception. But this particular deception we were focusing on is people saying refund money, sue her for collecting money.
Belinda, before you came,
misrepresented the fact.
Belinda, before you came, I established a few things. One.
Comment section for us now.
No need. They are being stupid. I turned it off since. I don't want to hear anybody's stupid opinion. If you are not a lawyer and you are not John that at least has an idea of the law, I don't want to read your comments because you don't have sense. Simple. Simple. This conversation we are having, if you don't have an idea of the law, you cannot have this conversation. You have to have at least some basic idea. And that's why John brought at least a relevant point to the conversation. Now, yeah, go ahead.
So Daddy Freeze, are you even also aware? Okay, anyway, you are aware because on this live, I think somebody laid emphasis on it, that she also went to the same Arise and agreed with my learned colleague that it hasn't been confirmed.
Yes, you see, listen.
At the time of collecting money from people. So why are we having an argument?
Okay, so if you bring in that, then it might be a little bit wonky.
Nevertheless, she took
Hold on. let me establish what we agreed on here before you came.
So Daddy Freeze, take
Wait.
her back to when
I will take her
was
back, but just
arguing
wait for
with
1
you.
minute.
What about Victor?
Everybody
Victoria?
wait.
Because another person
Wait
argued.
now, Belinda, wait. Rita, wait. 1. On the merit of that report, the medical association can sue her for forgery. The doctor in question can sue her for using his name, impersonation, and forgery.
Yeah.
The person who owned the real report, whose report was tendered, can also sue her for impersonation and forgery, right? The problem we now have is, and it is a very serious problem right here, and that is what we need to address, is, does she have cancer? Yes or no?
No.
Wait, Belinda. If John wants to institute a case against her, and I want you to answer, and I don't want you to play to the gallery.
Daddy
If
Freeze, I will
waiting
not
now,
be pushed in a corner.
wait, that's what I'm asking you. Legally, you know that if John wants to sue Blessing, the onus is on him to prove that, not that the paper is a forgery, that she did not know she had
False
cancer.
representation of facts.
So how is John going to present the case in that regard? That's all I want you to answer. Finish. I remove my hand.
I'm sorry the line kept breaking up, but whatever it is, Daddy Freeze, I'm saying, and if there's anything that's going to hold strength to this, the person in question came out publicly on national television and admitted that at the time of taking funds from the public, her cancer had not been confirmed. What exactly is the argument?
You are right, but we are going back to before Arise. No, hold on. No, we are going back to before Arise TV. You understand?
What relevance is that?
No, so we are assuming. No, we are assuming. We are assuming she has not gone to Arise TV.
No,
You asked me a question.
Now wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Now, Rita, before you say anything, and Belinda, before you say anything, I want you to know that the merit of Blessing's case and the merits of the people that are going to take her to court are going to be argued in front of a judge, and either party can win, and the party that loses can appeal.
Very correct.
I want us to establish that. So you have an argument against her. Rita seems to have an argument for her. We can bring 2 more lawyers, and they'll either be on Rita's side or your side. And when we go to court finally, the judge can rule in favor of Rita or in favor of you and John. Do you agree that? You cannot determine how the judge will rule. Belinda, I put it to you that you cannot determine which way the pendulum of the court will swing.
As much as I cannot say that for a fact, but the
law is the law.
Must be in line with the law.
The law is the law.
So you are Belinda now. So I'm asking, you are predetermining what
Say that again.
you are predetermining what the judge would rule.
I am saying that the law.
No, John, you are saying it, Abi. Belinda, are you saying what John is saying, that you are?
I am saying, I don't need anyone to speak.
Because he was saying it.
That the law supersedes anyone, including the judge. The
judge
is in line with the
Okay, so what if the judge, because of lack of evidence, rules in Rita's favor? What are you going to do?
That's why there's an appeal court. That's why there's something called.
And you go to the appeal court and you lose, which is a possibility.
There's something called the Supreme Court.
No, Daddy Freeze, the court of law is not a cult. If you lose, it's fine. If you lose at Supreme Court level, that's fine. There's no.
So what I'm trying to tell you, Belinda, is you are asserting that 100% you will win, and that's not the case.
Yes. Daddy Freeze, I'm sorry, but if I'm going in for a case, you cannot make me feel like I wouldn't win. It's on the duty of the defense to say that I wouldn't win. It's not me to say that I will not win. I'm going to say that.
But this is on you to prove a false representation of facts from Blessing.
See, it will become an academic debate. It is not, you see, it is what it is. It will become an academic debate.
Are you guys talking about proving a false
No,
president?
you have to prove
Excuse
it.
me,
Now you
excuse
cannot
me,
just come and
excuse me.
say no. You
Okay,
cannot
okay.
just come and tell
It
the
is-
court
it
that
is-
as at the time of the
it is the
announcement,
easiest thing
she
to
didn't have
prove.
cancer.
It is the easiest thing to prove. If you say you had cancer as of 7th of April, or sorry, as of 7th of March 2026, please can you give this honorable court a medical report saying that you had cancer? That as in the court, that your medical report is no longer a confidential document. It is
Okay.
the document to you at the court.
Let me
Just give us the medical report. Simple.
So
Now-
she does. Sorry, Belinda. So she doesn't have it. And
She
the
does-
court, hold on now. So if she doesn't have it, they will sentence her to life imprisonment.
No,
She doesn't have it.
If she
So the
doesn't have
court-
it, that means she
so
does
the-
not know she had cancer.
No, so the court will naturally send her to do another test.
No.
That is what we've been arguing.
No, madam, is a lie.
Belinda, do you want to say the court will not mandate her to do a test?
No.
That it is. I maintain that the court will look at what is relevant. What are we trying to establish?
We're trying to establish if she has cancer or not.
You've been speaking, right?
So you asked a question. We are trying to establish if
Yes,
there was
I'm
cancer or
making
not.
a point. I'm making a point.
Okay.
The point is, we are trying to establish the case of obtaining under false pretense, deception, forgery, all of them put in one bracket or in different charges, right? At the time of which money was obtained, did this person have this disease?
I see.
Now, hold on to that train of thought. Now, whether we say, oh, she did not release the report online, she by herself came out and said that her cancer has not been confirmed at the time of collecting money. That alone is a solid ground for takeoff. Why do you think that the court will now say, go and do the court is no Father Christmas? You know that, counsel. The court is not out here dishing favors to people. On what grounds or what is the relevance of asking her to do a cancer test again? To prove what? She had already allegedly, whatever it is not, at least as of the case as we have it, has been obtained under false pretense.
I think I need to go back. I think I need to go to school.
Belinda, I don't know when you joined, but we all agreed. So, no, hold on. No, just 1 minute. We all agreed that Blessing going to Arise TV messed things up for her. So, your argument is no. So, I can't speak to before she went to Arise. We can argue that out.
Counsel,
But Blessing... I do.
Everything becomes evidence for the prosecution. Whether you say what you went to arrive.
All right. We end here. Everybody, we end here.
You are basing it on the fact that she refuted her own results herself.
Guys, everybody, let's calm down. Okay? Whatever it is that we are only trying to make one case for Blessing at this point, because that's the only case that she has. She submitted herself to a scrutiny on national television that has proven forgery beyond reasonable doubt. So let us all understand that Blessing forged a report. One. What do I lean on? I lean on the fact that she admitted that report on national TV, and a doctor and the medical association, quote and unquote, seemingly confirmed that it was a fraud. So, one, Blessing CEO, in my humble opinion and my understanding of the law, has committed forgery. And we are never going to sit with that. We are not going to accept that. We are not going to say it is okay. We are not going to even say she did not know what she was doing. There is a clear-cut case of forgery. You understand? Whether you like it or not, there is a clear-cut case of forgery. And that must be admitted. Secondly, Blessing CEO used another person's report, as established by that letter we've seen making rounds on social media. Allegedly, somebody corrected me, say I should use allegedly. Thank you very much. Now, what does, if it is true that Blessing CEO used a real cancer patient's, what is it called, report, then she has done the alleged following. 1, undermined the pain and suffering of real cancer survivors, warriors, patients, and anybody who lost someone or is watching their person go through the pain of cancer. And that she must apologize for.
Apologize?
Hold on. Or she can be sued for it.
She can be sued for it.
2, John, let me finish. 2, I'm summarizing everything that we've discussed for the last 3 hours. So please, no more interjections. 2 or 3, the doctor whose name she used, she has brought disrepute to his name, allegedly, just in case the letter making rounds is now proven tomorrow to be fake. So let us also allegedly, the letter that we've seen making rounds on social media, according to, has put the doctor in a bad light. The doctor can actually sue for financial damages. He can actually get money.
Reputational damage.
Reputational damages that will, sorry, I said financial because he will get money. He can sue her for money. And what can he sue her very easily off the top of my head for? Impersonation and forging his signature and his diagnosis. So that is a separate case on its own. So we have established like 4 or 5 cases. So we were only making a case for Blessing. Should she have cancer? And can she prove that she has cancer? Then it will be hard to sue her for obtaining under false pretenses because she had cancer. But that is already a debate that we are debating back and forth here. It's not clear-cut. Every other thing that is working against her is allegedly clear-cut. You understand? Clear-cut, allegedly. You did, if she admits that document on Arise and they call the doctor allegedly on Arise and somebody there said he knows the doctor allegedly and the doctor said he did not issue that report, then we have a case of forgery that we do not know where she's going to start defending herself from. So if Blessing does not know anything, in my humble opinion, untrained, unlearned in legal parlance, I say Blessing has a lot of explaining to do. And if she knows what is good for her, if she knows what is good for her at this stage, she should come out. I don't know if it will even be legally good for her to issue an apology because that's now she's now admitting. Do you understand? But I don't know how she's going to win the case, whether she admits.
The video she made today.
She made another video again today. No, it was not today.
At Nigeria.
No, that was 2 days ago. She's off social media for now.
So why was she?
Do you understand?
Okay.
So, John, we are not saying you are wrong. Belinda, we are not saying you are wrong. We just wanted to see if there is a possibility of a case that she can use to package herself out of this mess. We were talking.
Let me answer you.
Yes.
So while there is a possibility, because in law we say ubi jus, ubi remedium, where there is a wrong, there must be a remedy. So there's no case that you cannot say that there's no remedy. Do you understand?
Yes.
And that would be for her to get lawyers that would find her remedy. But in the interim and at the moment, this is where we are. If she has good lawyers, they will find a remedy because there's no case without a remedy.
If she approaches you to defend her, will you defend her?
It depends how much she's paying.
I will, if the terms of engagement are right. Why not?
So you will go lawyer with all this thing where you talk, you will still go court, go talk another thing.
If she divide the
Belinda, I swear I don't run from lawyer for my life now.
Blessing, if you're watching this live and you think that you need legal representation, I'm not advertising, but I'm thinking that you should think about it. Yeah.
So bless, I mean, so Belinda with all this mouth.
I have 20% of that legal fee.
You see how I'm looking at Belinda?
I have 20% of that legal fee.
Belinda, Belinda, oh, Belinda.
Moral support. If you want moral support, you can contact me.
You can be on the defense side today, tomorrow.
And if you also understand my own professional job, it is for me to provide a fair opportunity for us to discuss, agree, disagree, and eventually come to a conclusion. For me, it is you see, now legally, Belinda and Amy.
You like legal?
Yes. I want to ask, because every day we learn.
Oh my gosh.
Legally, I want to ask you this. If she had not gone on Arise and admitted to that document, would she have had a better case?
Come see, sir.
Rita, Amy, if she had not gone to Arise,
a better case, a lighter one, not a better one. You understand?
A lighter case.
Yes, a lighter one, not a better one. You understand? Because I think the evidences out there are overwhelming. So I would say a lighter one, not but. You understand? She admitted to a lot going to Arise.
So for me, going to Arise will make the case. They will just make the case faster. If the case was supposed to be in court for 30 days, it will just make the case be in court for 2 days. But whether she didn't go to Arise, she does not.
So yes, I think the way that the freeze read them out, right? It's like, okay, we have clear-cut cases. Every other place is still that obtaining under false pretenses. You understand? And then the moment she admitted that her cancer case was not proven, was not confirmed. Sorry, Belinda.
That's her business.
You'll be doing a lot
So-
of defense.
So we all have agreed here.
That is, you don't travel for Easter.
I know they go anywhere, Baba. I know they go anywhere.
You don't get village.
Now here be my village. No be on. If I go my village, who go come attend to all this matter with the ground?
Daddy Freeze, and thank you. You're a good person. I saw what you did with Blessing. Just that she messed it up.
You know that day, if she had allowed CMC to adjust, say, okay, you know what? Let's talk. Let's try. She doesn't have to say I agree. Let's just settle this out of court. You understand?
The problem is that CMC that is talking, is he a better person? Is he not what's the problem?
So
You are not going anywhere, Belinda. You are not going anywhere. You like running away.
The whole essence of defense is to create doubt. And Blessing would have left your life creating doubt in the minds of Nigerians.
No, you see,
So-
even on that, you see,
So we're like,
let me tell you,
did it
during my
happen?
life,
Is it not there?
let me tell you something. During my life, what scared me was when Blessing was asked, how did you do the biopsy? How did you do the biopsy? You understand? And she could not describe the procedure.
That's the phrase. You see, medical journeys are some things that people don't forget.
See, even if she described it like they carry one thing, they chook out for my body like this, they can't do them like this, they can't do them like this, they can't suck something, or they can't pull something, can't draw me.
Nobody forgets his or her medical.
Do you understand? Because if you look at my neck here, I have a scar.
I place with the Nike cutlass for school.
No, I not reach my. Can you see this? Can you see the scar?
Yeah.
I had toxoplasmosis. As in university, and they needed I had lymph nodes that were swollen, and they needed to biopsy the lymph node. You understand? This here was a lymph node was always removed from here. So initially they stuck a needle in it and tried to pull material from it. This was about 30 years ago. Spray it on what is that thing that they put under microscope? There's a name for that rectangular glass.
You asked Dr. John.
I'm not gonna know.
So they'll pull it. Now, at the end of the day, they sent it in. They could not get anything. They now had to open my neck and remove the actual lymph node and go and biopsy it. This thing was done to me 30 years ago.
You still remember?
I can never forget it. So if within the last 1 year, a biopsy was done, they tell you, say they go chook something for your bobby, you go first panic. You go first panic. No matter how good or bad you are, you go first panic. So when she couldn't explain that biopsy, a slide, God bless you, thank you very much, a slide. Sorry. That one, I was like, wow. But at that time, I still gave her the benefit of the doubt because I always work under the presumption that you are innocent until proven guilty. And I felt that, okay, maybe she misrepresented, maybe in her rush to social media, at least we should give her the chance to prove whether or not she has cancer. That is where we were, and that was what me and you spoke about today.
I think she went on that arrest 24 hours after your own.
Yes.
And this is where I have problem when people don't read. You asked that question, would it have been difficult for Blessing to go on Google or ChatGPT to ask the process of biopsy? Because they repeated the same question there.
So the problem is that not everybody know what Google is or ChatGPT.
John, they repeated the same question.
As in, it's like I gave you Orijo.
Have you listened to that woman speak before?
So if she didn't understand it, she could have gone to watch Bobby biopsy on YouTube.
They repeated that same question.
Why do you think that people sit down in a class and a lecturer will come and teach two of them? When they get to exam, one person will remember, one will not remember.
No, but you see, that one is not.
John, when is health? You
see, you see,
You guys forget that the people they come last
for me.
You see, for my 5-year-old daughter, I've turned to a sickle cell doctor, and if you see how healthy she is, I'm not joking. Because anything they say, not be browse. I don't go in there before. I don't do bone marrow transplant before. Now browse here. That's why they browse. They will say, do this one, check this one. You must ask questions, and when it concerns your health, you understand?
Look at your question, FX. Did you check your genotype before you had it?
Okay, just so you know, she's adopted. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I end here, and with this, we must apologize to all our viewers. We actually did give Blessing the benefit of the doubt, and I'm still going to give her the benefit of the doubt to do a test, because if she has cancer, she's still suffering. She might have been silly with the way she went about it, but no matter what cancer she has, she's going to suffer unless she doesn't have it. If she does have cancer, even if it's stage 1 breast cancer, there's no way you run away from chemo. There's no way you run away from a mastectomy, maybe partial or full mastectomy. There's so many things you cannot run away from.
But Daddy Freeze, do you think genuinely off record that she has cancer?
You can't answer that.
Thank you, my darling Belinda. Off record. Let me answer. I am not convinced that she has it. That's why I recommended the report. I am not convinced that she has it or she doesn't have it. I'm not convinced. By the antecedents of what she played, I have some doubts. You understand? I have some doubts. But I am not an oncologist, neither am I a trained pathologist, neither have I seen or examined under a microscope the alleged lump. So I cannot give a learned opinion. I can give a layman's opinion and say it looks a bit wonky, especially since it has been brought to such scrutiny on Arise TV.